And we are live. We have bananas in chat from Hamstap85, Shizuku3158, Ninja Creeper 810, Spangleboot, Surprise Tolpa, Camo J, Cuplex, Joke to Win, Bane, Gasson, Ivan, Minecrafter, Estelian, who has been gifted a sub by Anonymous. Anonymous, thank you for gifting the sub to Estelian. That's 16 months right there. Thank you, Estelian. I appreciate it ever so much, all the moderating you do, and thanks to the anonymous person for the sub. We have Pastavor here, subscribing with Amazon Prime, and I just remembered, I've just remembered that I was going to, Estelian, please forgive me, it's a habit that I'm going to have to get into to try and remember to announce to my mods that I am intending on streaming. But this is why I've been resistant, because I know I'll just struggle to add one extra layer of things I've got to do into getting ready to go, you know. We got Ladus HD resubscribing for 6 months then, half a year. Yes, indeed. Thank you for half a year of support. I appreciate it. And I hope you enjoyed today's live stream. I've been thinking about what it is that we're going to be doing. And I've got to remember the controls and the keys and the whatsits and the wahoodoos. The wahoodoos, peeps. Ooh. Ooh, hang on. I noticed this. I had a look through the options. And I noticed they added something, I think. Yeah, was that there before? Oh, hello? Wait, okay, escape doesn't work there anymore. Yeah, that feels a little bit better now. I might even turn that down a bit more. We'll see how we get used to it. Holy cow, just started, says Lizzie Bess. Welcome to the beginning of the stream. So, what I want to do first of all is check this out. Look, tier 4 is now a thing. Was it a thing before? I don't think it was. I don't remember. Oh, maybe I do remember seeing some of this stuff. Miner Mark II. Wow. Okay. Anyway, I've been thinking about what we need to do. We want to get coal automated, I think, is our priority. If coal is automated, then we don't have to mess around with this. Thing is, coal is a long way away. So if we go into here, think about what we need. We're going to need a miner. Wait a minute, that didn't add it to the thing. Got to press the plus button. Then we're probably going to need some conveyor belts, right? And then they need to go into something. Something for power. Coal generator, that's new to us. Hang on, I'm doing this all wrong, aren't I? So if we have a coal generator in our inventory, and we can just get the coal miner straight into that thing, then we can start to bring power over here. And that will probably mean we need stupid amount of these, right? I mean, I'm just going to prepare for a long distance. Cool, so on the side of our screen we now have all the things that we need to go grab. Modular frame is one of them. Can I make that here? What do you require, modular frame? You require refined iron plate. Well, I can make a refined iron plate, okay? I can make 4 of them. So we now have that. All we need is concrete. Well, that was quick and easy, wasn't it? Jeez. We're off to a flying start. Camo J123 is here with the noise in the ear. It's a resubscription, 30 months, saying, and we have a noise in the ear from Camo J saying, here's to 30 months, just another 6 to that emerald face. Yes, indeed, Camo J. 6 months to go. Thank you so much for your continued support. I do appreciate it and hope you continue to enjoy the stream. Bane Gasson says, can I subscribe? You are more than welcome to subscribe. You know, I don't say to people, no, you can't subscribe. That's not something that I do. Let's simply hop around and have a look in here. This is the place. This is the place with the stuff. We have everything that we need to go build this, which feels a little bit quick. I'm probably going to get over there and go, ah, yes, I've managed to forget something. Surprise Dolber says, you're supposed to use cars to move coal to the base, not making poles through the entire map. Well, I was planning on sort of using this open space over here to do some base building. We can give it a try, right? Everything's a learning process, but here's the thing that I'm thinking. Don't really need to do that anymore. What am I thinking? I've already forgotten what I'm thinking. How brilliant. The cars are probably going to mess me up. I don't know. You got to configure them, set them up. One coal vein can support 6 coal power generators, says Mariled. Ah, thanks for the info. So if we set it through some splitters, it may just be able to... Teacot says, did you read the wiki? No, I did not. One coal deposit will not be enough pretty quickly, says Surprise Helper. Well, we should suss out how many plots there are. You know what I could do to help us get there is use that... Hey, wait a minute, look up there. Do these things regenerate? Because this one, we explored this area, and this one looks kind of easy to get to, right? Is that new, that you have to hold it down for a little bit? Thinking about all the new things. So we're somewhere just over this hill. Oh, and I wonder if those things that we picked up now have new abilities. They do regenerate, says Surprise Helper. Good to know. I mean, I imagine you can do some little, like, runs, you know? You figure out where they regenerate and just do a run over there. Part of me is thinking, though, depending on what's in this area, maybe setting up a new factory and using this open void space and just having our factory floating out here, I think could be pretty fun. Benon says, I love your streams, but I miss nearly all of them since your late night streams is noon for me. Well, I don't usually stream late at night, but yeah, I know what you mean. We got a noise in the ear. It's Joke to Win. Resubscribe for 14 months saying thanks for the entertainment. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. I appreciate your subscription. Hope you're enjoying the stream. And thank you again. We also got Query in here, who is doing the cheers, throwing the bits, saying I just finished installing Satisfactory. Awesome. I hope you enjoy playing it. This looks like one of those blocks that you mine. So somewhere here is the coal. That looks like the coal. I mean, that looks like a patch of darkened rock, doesn't it? And is it going to give me the option to mine it? Also, there's one of those things over there we're going to go pick up. Okay, so let's open this up and go to this one right here. So yeah, that's the thing where it's going to go. Now let's think about space a little bit. Apparently we can support 6 generators. We're only going to build one to begin with. I think we'll point it in that direction. That's not rotate, is it? Aha, I've got to remember the controls. So like that, I think is how we're going to lay it out. And for now, we'll just create a conveyor belt that goes into our power production, which is a coal generator. There might be a little bit of a loop we need to do here. Like, we need to get power to get it started, right? Also, let's check out what's going on over there. So these coal generators are probably going to be awkwardly lined up. Where is the input and output? Again, a vantage point would be nice, wouldn't it? Well, it'll do. It's a big old thing right there. So now we need to get our conveyor from over there to over here, which it has done. Then we need to get power from one to the other. So around here, can I mine the coal myself? I can. So I'm going to have to jump start this, if that makes sense. That'll probably be enough to jump start it. Okay, so I guess I'm going to need like a power pole here, and then a power line to it, and then over to that. Right, and then in this one, we're going to put the coal. Now, where is the coal? Coal, that looks like it. Insert fuel. Hey, it's doing something. But it's not creating the power. Why create power? What am I supposed to... That? Ooh, okay. No, that wasn't it. 50 megawatts. How much does this one want? X, at what time of the year do you usually sleep, says Sonny? I usually sleep in December. The rest of the year, don't need any sleep. So it's claiming no pay. I mean, I think the wire hookup never worked, did it? So if I try that again... Huh, okay. Oh, for some reason that didn't work. Right, we got the power cable now. And we should see the coal, and then... I hope this thing hasn't run out yet. Yeah, it's going to be fine, isn't it? It's going to be fun, people. Look at that. Look at that. We are going to be okay. We might want to install a storage unit, but I think while we're new and fresh in the area, we want to just kind of hang out over here. So now we've got all the means to bring the power back to us. That's cool, but let's scout this area a little bit. And then maybe we'll start building some platforms and build up some infrastructure over here, you know? How many speed belts are there, says C.L. Lang? I know there's like a Mark II, but that's all I know. Now, we've seen some baddies over here before, so I'm watching my back, basically. Yeah, anyway, I'm thinking of building the factory over here, like, in the void, but that doesn't make sense if you think that you want to, it's still a work in progress. If you want to have the resources nearby, yeah, that's a good point, actually. So maybe that's not the best of ideas. Okay, there's a slug over there, but it looks kind of tricky to access. C.R. Lang says the first trailer showed like 7 to 9. Well, I'm only aware of a second tier, but it's probably a third. King Pie is here, resubscribed for 2 months, saying, is this a new start or are you continuing where you left off? Good question, King Pie. We're continuing right where we left off before. We've also got Hyper Jimbo, resubscribed for 7 months, saying 7.7. Okie doke. Don't know quite what that means, but Hyper Jimbo, thank you so much for the resubscription. I appreciate it. And I hope that you enjoyed today's stream. Let's go and build some foundations, you know. Some more of these, I reckon, in this area. More of these will be good. And I should have really brought some more concrete with me, right? So what we could do with this is fill in this space and increase the size of this, like, coal area thing, whatever we're calling this. So I'm not going to bring the power back just yet. I'd like to scan the area and see if there is... How do we scan the area again? There's a button for this. See if there's ore nearby. Oh, I can't remember the controls. Or am I doing this wrong? We've got another noise in the ear. It's Spangleboo here for the nation. Saying, hey, Mr. Asuma, I hope you have a fun stream. Thank you, Spangle. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a fun stream. I've got a good feeling. And thank you ever so much for your donation. I appreciate that. I do appreciate it. Okay, I'm going to have to look up the controls here. That is in options? Yeah, controls. That's the... Yeah, that sounds like it. See? Right, but if I hold it down... There we go. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. So, if we do iron ore... So, 174 that way. So there's more iron ore somewhere around this area, basically. I think for now, though, let's try and get the power all the way back to the base and then create a power array here. It's not the most elegant of things to do. By the way, I just spent a load of the concrete that we need to create the bases of these, so that was stupid. Probably going to have to walk there to walk back again. Okay, we'll put you here. Drag that to there. And then, yeah, it kind of lets me create a new one, doesn't it? So how far can that go? Wow. That, yep. The things are flying over there and being created. It's amazing. CR Lang 44 is here. Resubscribed 3 months, saying thanks for being an engaging streamer. Wow. Engaging. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much for your 3 months of support. I hope you are engaged, you know. Marin says, aren't the controls on the bottom right of the screen? Are they? Quiet you! Quiet you! Okay, don't tell me they're written on the screen when I'm trying to figure out what they do. Goodness me. Oh, I know where our base is! I just figured out where our base is, peeps. Oh, that's hilarious. Don't have to look too hard to find it. Alright, I need to go past the rock. Now it's got... Is that... Okay, no, I made an observation that turns out to be nothing. Let's go as far as there. Apparently I've still got materials to build another one. That's good. Did that work? There we go. Not too far from our base, is it? We got another noise in the air. It's Eva HC, resubscribed for 8 months in a row. Saying, hey X and stream, hope you're all having a good day. Thank you ever so much for your support. I'm having a great day. Thanks for asking. It's been a day of doing, like, administrative stuff. And I've been building on Hermitcraft and not recording. I'm going to take a couple of days off to make some progress on the base. So it's been kind of relaxed, you know. And we've got Hyper Jimbo here, gifting the subs. Mr. Jimbo, thank you so much for your generosity. Truly appreciating it. Supporting me, supporting the community. If you hear your name being read out loud, you're now a subscriber thanks to Hyper Jimbo. We got Merlin20, IGN is Divine, Evil Lewis, and Salted Croissant. Now, my brain wants to say croissant, but I know it's croissant or something like that. Thank you ever so much, everyone, for tuning in. And you're now subscribed. Awesome. The game looks cool, says Winston. Oh, it is very cool, my friends. It is a very cool game. Hey X, what do you think of Article 13, says Undertrox. It sounds like a very bad thing. That's what I think about it. Right, so let's check out what we need to do next. I think for now we're going to get rid of all of this, actually. Is that like a shift? Shift is 10, apparently, so we can get rid of it like that. We know what we need. We just need more of those. Actually, we need to make them miners as well, now that I think about it. And have we run out of power everywhere? That's kind of interesting. Also, if we connect the other one up to our system, we may just deprive it of adequate power. So how about this? We collect a bunch of that. Then we need to go back into here and think about what we're going to do. So I've been told that we can power 6 of these. So we need another 5. Another 5 coal generators. And then we're going to need a whole bunch of those. Let's say 20. Just go over the top. Then we're probably going to need a splitter. Now this will split 1 into 3. So I think the way we should do it is have 3 of those to split it into 6. Even though you could have one go through to the other, I'll do it in like in an even way. Just because I think I want to do it that way. Excuse me. We also need a redonkulous amount of foundations going on over here. If I hold down shift, yeah. There we go. So we can see that we would need more concrete to build a crazy amount of those. Going to need cable, going to need rotors. And I think we're still doing that manually as well as the modular frame, which it's a bit on the cheaty side, but let's get this power sorted out and then we'll start automating stuff, you know. Is this a new game, says Tui? Yes, it is. Very new game. Ah, you can see that it's backed up. So iron rods, it wanted 20 of those. I think we'll need those to craft other things. This one's empty. I'm not sure what was supposed to go in there. Oh yeah, we just lost power for everything as well, didn't we? Oh, do you know what? This goes all the way up there. So that thing is just sucking up loads of materials. If we follow it up, we might be able to secure some valuable materials here. Is the early access on now, says the Zap. Oh, yes, it is. Ah, look at this. Oh, pick it all up. We need this stuff. We need all of it. Beautiful. Thank you very much. If I open this... Hey, wait. Are there 50 in there that I can take out? Oh, if only I could take it out. If only I could take it out, peeps. But we've been sending these things in here. So, what's the dealio with that then? Is this something new that we've got to send and I've been giving it the wrong thing? I mean, it says 50. I want to take them. I want to take them back. Bane Gasson says Funky Town. What is the melody for that? As soon as you said it, all I can think of is South Park. And Mr. Towel entering it on a keypad. Motors not rotors, says RK. Sorry, TK Cot. Yeah, I probably said the wrong words, didn't I? Right, I've got a hot cup of tea here, by the way. It's probably going a bit cold. Oh, that's some delicious tea. So we can make 12 modular frames, and it's made out of our reinforced iron plates. We need 15. So reinforced iron plates requires more of the screws, and we can make loads of them. Metal spaghetti, says 2K19 of Doom. Metal spaghetti. Sounds like a new subgenre. Bane Gasser says, what are your thoughts about Stadia Gaming platform by Google? What is that? I'm new to whatever this is. Okay, so there's our modular frames. Then we're going to work on the rotors, which I can't see on the list at the moment. Actually, it's directly above where I'm at now. Okay, so rotors require screws and rods, and we've got a fair amount of rods. If I get a few more, we make screws, then all good. Let's drag out some of those. Tell you what, I'll drag those as well. We're going to get through them. Also, what was that magical button that we have? Sort. Beautiful. It's a brand new game platform like Netflix. Well, Netflix isn't a game platform, so that's kind of concerning. You know? If I were going to open a game platform, I wouldn't model it on Netflix. Or maybe you would. Maybe it's like... What if it's like a click and play, like streaming games, as opposed to downloading and installing? Then it could be like Netflix. The Diggle God says it's just a streaming thing. And Spangle says, assuming you didn't read the whole message. That's actually where the message ended, Spangle. Let me double check. Yeah, that's... I read the whole message. Maybe it got cut off or didn't get through. Sorry, Spangle, if I didn't get the rest of your message. You can chuck it in chat, but that's all that I got on my end. You know, Twitch be twitchy and all that. Let's craft these rotors. I don't want to do it this way forever, but it's not particularly difficult to get the right amount. Then after that, all we need is cables, which we'll have getting pumped into a building. So let's go back, go pick up our cables. Competition is bad as soon as they start doing exclusives, says Jess. Yeah, I don't like exclusives. I think exclusives are bad in general. Just cuts off people from getting access to the games. Stecky says, streaming games in a Chrome browser. Wow, that is some... I mean, that could be some serious competition, especially if they lay it out like Netflix, you know, a couple of clicks and you're in the middle of playing a game. That would actually be quite powerful. You're playing an Epic exclusive game right now, says Jess. Yeah, and I'd stand by what I said. I think it's bad that we have exclusives in gaming culture. I think it's bad from a consumer perspective, right? Like, if you want to play multiple games, you have to get divvied up into different places, and it's just not that great, really. It's not the better experience you could be having. What is that thing? That's a work in progress, and so is that one. So those will all go in there, and we'll sort this, and now we'll pick up the concrete and head back over there. That being said, is there anything else we need to consider? I think we've got all the things we wanted to make our platforms, to do all sorts of building over there. CR Lang says, then you don't need to have a boss computer to play heavy games since it will be running on the cloud. Yes, that's absolutely right. It's a concept that's been like sort of in the works for a while. There's been several different companies that have attempted to do it, and I've heard mixed results about it. You know, it can be a bit hit and miss if you have a good connection, and you know the internet can go down and hiccups can happen. But it as the future of gaming, I wouldn't be surprised, because think of it from a developer's perspective. If you only had to get your game to work on one system, I'm not sure if that's too much of a problem anymore. It looks like there's some sort of obelisk over there, or maybe it's just a diagonal cliff. But yeah, like let's say you're developing a game and you have to test it on many different iterations of Windows software and updates. I mean, I'm not entirely sure that's how they do it, but you know, imagine developing it on one system and just making it sure it works on that one place, and then that gets streamed. You're not going to want to play any kind of FPS, but hey, it could work for some games, especially 4X type games like Stellaris or Civ. Yeah, any game that doesn't have like a need for high responsivity or a continual stream of information, like strategy games or turn-based games, could possibly be a good call for it. It also might lead to some new sort of game innovations as well, right? People doing different things with the technology available That's one of the things I think you can get excited about VR for, is that it'll eventually lead to new types of games that haven't been thought of before. Apparently Battle Royale games for 1,000 people, they promised. Well, getting on that Battle Royale hype, you know, that hype will run out at some point. So, you know, I hope they get their plan, their system sorted out. So I can see how this is going to go down already, really. We're going to expand our foundation and then start lining up 6 of those on here. So if we just do a little bit more expansion, we can probably get a good idea of how much space we're going to be using here. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You can just kind of be on this one and then be on the next one. That's brilliant. This is a good spot. This is a good spot for some expansion that we're doing here, you know. I just love how we can just float it over the void. It's a foundation, but in reality it's not. It's a floaty foundation of cheatiness. Because the client and server are in the same cloud data center. Ah, right, yeah, there could be some potential latency upgains? Jeez. Latency gains? I don't know. Good stuff. There could be good stuff with that old latency problem. Who knows? I'm not a game designer, engineer person, right? I'm just theorizing over here. I'm hyped about Hypixel's game Hytale. Me too. Big time hyped about that one. Okay, so that's kind of the end of that. Now let's go in and grab our power, our coal generator. So we've got 5 of these. What we really need is a good vantage point. I should have brought with me that lookout tower. When will Hytale come out, says Bane. We don't know. Okay, so this thing being, you know, being able to squeeze on there, we can probably get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 quite easily. If we were to line it up with this grid, though, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So we would need a bit more space. And I think what I'm going to do is put 1 more round of foundations off the side here, and then line them up. Foundation. I wonder if this has like a drag tool as well. What happens if I hold down click? Can I then... No. A game, when becomes successful, will always release a part 2 or DLC, just like Subnautica. Will it always, though? I mean, Minecraft didn't. I mean, well, then you could say Bedrock Edition in a way. I mean, it's a very common thing, but you can't always say it. You know, this is one of these things that I dislike, is like speaking with certainty on assumptions. I really feel like it's important that we be more articulate in expressing what we're trying to say. Like, we can't say that every game does that. We can say it feels like a lot of games do, because that's our interpretation of what we're trying to say, right? It feels like a lot of games do that. If you think about it, yeah, quite a few do. There's probably loads of examples of games that have success and then don't. You know, the staff might run out of budget or whatever. There's all sorts of factors involved. And it's one of these things in this age of the internet that we keep speaking with certainty about things when it'd be much better to articulate exactly what we're thinking. So you might think, Asuma, shut up. You know, just talking about computer game sequels, but I'm saying, hey, this stuff relates to more than just computer games, and I think it's important that we get it right, you know. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to read that noise in the ear in just a second. I'm sorry, Spangle, okay, but you're going to have to wait. No, I will read it. I'm messing with you. Let's leave a gap of 2 in between each one. Oh, do you know what? This is going to be now going in the way of this one. So let's read this noise. Spangleboo is here for the nation, saying, I was kindly asking for you to use your lovely voice to let the LPMT peeps know that we are having a spangling competition in the LPMT channel on the Discord. Anyone who has spangled more than me gets a spangly prize. Spangling is jumping, thanks. Spangling is jumping. Let's get a notepad open. Alright, so peeps who are part of our Discord, not just the Discord, the LPMT server, but I'll let you know how it goes down. In our community, we have the Asumaverse, which is our kind of centralized community place, which is a Discord server, discord.gg/Asuma. Free to join. You do have to register. It's a way to verify who's joining and, you know, eliminate trolls and whatnot. And then we have the Let's Play Minecraft Together server, and Spangleboo is giving prizes to people that have jumped more than her. So Spangle, what's now happening is there's a load of people logging into the server and putting a weight on their keyboard on spacebar. And then they're just going to leave it there. I've definitely put that idea in people's minds. Thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate it. If anyone wants to join our Discord, you're more than welcome to. And if you want to join the Minecraft server, you can be a Twitch tier 3 subscriber for instant access, and a Patreon for monthly access to our server. Yes. Anyway, I'm very interested in it, Spangle. I've made a note on my thing, and I'll come check it out after the stream and see what you're up to. If ever anyone in the community is, you know, doing competitions, group events, I want to empower that. You know, that's a great thing, an important thing, and you can always reach out to me. It doesn't have to be a donation, Spangle. You can shoot me a message on Discord or whatever, you know. I've always got ears. Right. I've always got ears! What a quote. This thing is going to need to be in line with that one there. And if I hold... Is it shift? Okay. But then how much space? This whole grid thing... Ooh, let's rotate it as well. Oh! It snaps to the grid when it rotates that way. Okay, so... That, in my eyes, is plenty of space. In fact, it really is plenty of space. So we'll go a little bit closer. So now... Now that looks a bit wonky. I'm wondering if we should try and make it look a bit more snazzy. Floor is too steep. What are you trying to tell me? Just go straight over there then. Oh, maybe that's a problem with... Or do I just need one of those? Might be a problem with building this way on this platform, is that it creates some sort of bug of some sort. So what we need to do now is take this, punch it. I need to deconstruct. Isn't there a deconstruct tool? Yes. Okay, deconstructed. Well, that thing's already full, so we'll leave it running. It's powering that, so that's fine. So for now, temporarily, we'll do that. Alright, but that's going to change. I guess what I need to do is get that coal in here, and then rebuild the power to that thing? That sounds about right. So where to put this thing? I can't put it on top of another thing, is something I've noticed. There is nothing really to see, to be honest. Just need to beat my jumping statistic. Oh, right. You got a crazy jumping statistic, I see. Okay, I think I don't need to overthink this very much. Wait, where are you going to? You're going to go over there. So, see, I'm getting good at this. Right, so now those three are powering that. Terrific. Which means we can deassemble this one. And that thing. And get some materials back. Did it drop a box or do anything like that? Because if my inventory's full, which it is not. Oh, there you go. It's not. Disassemble, says HDeckyif. What did I say? Dissemble? Probably said that. The Big Cheese says hello. Hello, the Big Cheese, and welcome to the stream. Ooh, this stuff is kind of close to where we're going to be doing that, which I don't like, because I want to make it super duper neat and organised looking. Oh, it's going to ruin the organisation. It's going to ruin it, peeps. Whatever. Whatever. We'll have it all jumbly. We got a noise in the ear. It's Builder XT doing the cheers, throwing the bits, saying keep making your content amazing as always, X. Thank you ever so much, man. I'll do my very best to keep making the best quality stuff I can, and I appreciate your cheers and bits. It helps. So thank you ever so much. and I hope you enjoy the stream. Deassemble is apparently what I said. Oh, okay. I see, I see. Oh, okay. Swift rotation. So this is where it gets super duper tricky. I need to do that. 1, 2. Oh, maybe it's not that tricky. That's actually in line. Oh, let's try that again then. So is that a gap of 2 or 1? It's kind of jumping about a bit, isn't it? We got a noise in the air. It's peachy, purple, Nova, subscribing with Amazon Prime. I fell down. Thank you ever so much for your Prime subscription. I appreciate it. Hope you are enjoying the stream that we're doing here today. And I like the username as well, actually. Peachy, purple, Nova. I like it. So I'm just going to go with that distance. And if it's not perfect, then so be it. This is our last one here. Yeah. Got it. Got it. Okay, now we have to go and put this thing in the janky place. Janky place being here. This thing is like stuck on rotating on a grid, which is... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Let me just check chat. Okay, I'm checking chat. I'm not seeing a single derp. Puffy Charmeleon, I'll give that to you. Okay, you were definitely independently thinking and not reacting to my reaction. Puffy Charmeleon, I'll give you that one. For you, it's a derp. Okay, that's your derp right there. You spotted it. Okay, you're not a derp. Everyone else who's now jumping on the bandwagon, you've been called out. Okay? You've been called out. Can you share your opinion on what you think about this game being exclusive, an Epic Store exclusive? You know, I'm not in favour of exclusives at all for anything. I think it's bad for us, the players, that things get compartmentalised into, you know, different places. If you've got a PlayStation and a cool game comes out on the Xbox, I think that sucks for anyone who doesn't have an Xbox. And a reason why I think, you know, these exclusives and whatnot kind of are basically bad practice. As for being a PC gamer, it's a little less impactful because you just got to install like another bit of software, right? Which I don't think anyone really likes, having loads of things like Steam and Origin, but you can kind of get away with it. If it's like a PlayStation, you've got to buy a whole new piece of hardware to buy another game. So it's certainly not as restrictive on the computer, but I think it's bad practice. Ivan Minecraft says, have you got any special plans for the stream on Saturday? Looking forward to it. I think I'm just going to slowly rack up a bunch of more interesting things to do on stream, right? Like, I know what kind of things people aren't interested in. Like, my base, I'm not going to do any more base building on stream. Like, as soon as I go to the base, people tune out. It's fine, I get it. It's not the most exciting thing, right? So I want to kind of, like, try and brainstorm and get together the things I think are going to be most interesting. And I have a couple of things already. We're probably going to do Concorp stuff because that seems to be kind of popular at the moment. People are enjoying that, and there's more stuff to be done there. So it's something that we can do. Right, now here we are looking at the middle of these two areas. This is where I'd like to go. Excuse me, I am doing the burps, aren't I? How rude of me. I think it's like going to be one side or the other, so that's fine. We'll come back to about here. Yeah, that looks fine. Okay, then we're going to destroy that. Obviously. Obviously! Okay, then we're going to bring it over here. Then we're going to go over there. Oh, oh, you are right in the way. You are right in my way. Okay. Beautiful. I feel like this has been very productive so far. And it is going to provide us with infinite power, essentially, right? Isn't that infinite power? That's just an infinite power loop right there. I feel like I want to step back and take a look at our work. That is great. Nicely laid out. I am thinking, though, that we want to now configurate our power poles to look mildly interesting. I'm going to put one there. Going to put one here and another one there. And you're thinking, what are you doing? Putting them all over the place. Just you wait and see. Ooh. That was a bad idea. No, that didn't. That one. Okay, don't wait and see. I'm just doing a derp. Right, let's get back to it. When did they add a hotbar? Is it an upgrade you earn? The hotbar? The hotbar's like been there since day one. They didn't add no hotbar. Nice symmetry, easy on the eyes, says Stomp. Yeah, that's what I was looking for, you know. That's what I think you need to do in this game. Even though it technically doesn't like make what we're doing any more efficient, I feel like it helps, just helps you assess and figure out what's going on here, right? So there we go. Power is hooked up. We can even possibly make a connection from there out to here and bring it back to our other base so things keep producing, which of course is a smart idea and what we'll probably do next. But like there's room to make upgrades here, and we can expand the platform and do some other stuff as well. So I think we need to make a little bit of a plan as to what comes next, you know. Also, Stomp with an extra P is here for 22 months, saying getting on up there. Thank you, Stomp, I appreciate it. 2 more months to that diamond face in chat. Thank you so much for the support, I appreciate it, buddy. Tiwi says, enjoying every stream from you, X, while being a little bit drunken up. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying the streams. You should play Subnautica, it's a cool game, says Emoji King. Yeah, people always tell me about it, maybe one day. You know, there are a lot of games, and you only have so much time, and I've got like a lot of other games to play on my list. Fox Kid says, would you recommend buying this game? I've been debating it for a while, only been in for 5-ish minutes getting ready for work. I would say don't rush to buy a game, and make sure you're informed. Like, because I'm a streamer and this is my job, like I you know, I can do that. I can just buy a game when it's out, because it feeds into the nature of the business, right? That you get on the hype cycle, you do things as soon as they come out, and I'm cool with that because, you know, obviously I make money from doing this, and then I look at it like it's a business expense, right? It's part of the price of being a streamer, that you know, you'll buy a game, or you'll most often get given a code. But if I weren't doing this, I wouldn't be rushing to buy games. I'm sort of like try and be considerate with my... Okay, now we got it. Okay, it's confusing myself there. I try and be considerate with my money, and, you know, make valuable decisions with it, right? And so I think, you know, depending on whatever your financial situation is, what you're like with games, you should really think about, make sure you know what you're buying, how much time you're going to put into this game, and make sure it's worth the money you pay for it, right? Like, if you think, do you know what, I'm probably going to play this game for 5 minutes and watch people, it might not be worth it. But I guess what I'm saying is, like, don't just ask me. Make a proper informed decision based on who you are and what you want from the game, right? This ain't working out right here. There we go. I was pushing it a bit. I thought it changed when it was too far. It's blue and then it goes yellow. Am I getting that right? No? So I thought I saw it go red earlier, which you can see why I'm confused. Assuming you can save buildings to your hotbar by hovering over them, press 0 to 9. Oh, wow. Okay, that's something right there. Thanks for that tip. Now let's go and put that one to there. And in theory, hopefully the power brings everything online. Did we just... No, never mind. Ignore me. I was about to make a comment that makes no sense. I don't see... Wait, this is backed up. No, we got red flashing lights. I'm not sure that the power gets all the way over here. It's kind of concerning. Stomp says, I have a terrible habit of paying too much for games and then hardly playing some of them. There you go. Yeah, it can be easy to, you know, browse on Steam and go, oh, I'll play that and buy it, you know. I see that as a common thing that people like might tweet about, you know, all these games and no time to play them. It's like, that's why I think you should be smart with your money and put it in the bank, you know, because you never know what opportunities or emergencies are going to happen and whatnot. Oh. So I don't know if we just booted on the biomass part of this power network or what, but I can see green lights off in the distance, so let's hope that keeps going for a while. X, what are your thoughts about the new Factorio update? I'd really like to play it. I think I might do a stream thing if there's not much else going on for a while. But we'll see. So these ran out of fuel, and now our system is working without their input. So we can probably dismantle them, but I think I'll leave them there just in case for now. But essentially, we're running off of coal power, so that's fantastic. I don't know if this game has like a loading distance, but it looks like all of that back there is loaded. So we need a new plan, is essentially what's next, right? We've done power. Where should we go from here, peeps? Let's have a look at what the next set of upgrades cost. So wires, I mean, we kind of need to start automating more stuff, I guess. And probably building a bigger platform over there. We know that there's iron in that area. Perhaps what we should do... Wait a minute, well, didn't we have like a miner Mark II? Like if we're gonna start again and start automating stuff, let's do it with a second tier miner. So maybe we jump to that level and we go build a new mining setup with a platform, sort of follow the new principle that we got. So it looks like it's in tier 4 and it requires stuff that we can quite easily make. And then we can make steel and a foundry. Smelts 2 resources into alloy ingots. Wow. I mean, the more of this stuff we unlock now, the more we can think about... oh, look at that storage container. We can think about how our layout affects future tiers of stuff, right? Like future technologies and... Yeah. Okay, so I think I've made up my mind there. Let's go grab these things. We got another noise in the ear. It's Striker537. Resubscribing for 4 months in a row. Striker, thank you ever so much for your resubscription. I appreciate it. Hope you are enjoying the stream we're doing here today. Now, this stuff started slowing down a little bit, didn't it? I'm not sure entirely why. We also got a singular llama, just a singular one, subscribing for 8 months, saying, oh, 8, wow, that is a number, I think. 8 is a number? I don't know. I believe that it is a number, good sir. Thank you so much for your support. Truly appreciated. Hope you have a good time hanging out with us in the stream today. Tiwi says, I like the soundtrack. I like the soundtrack to this game too. Very much something I enjoy. Jeff says, even if they were getting paid, what's the difference would it make? Who's getting paid? Ben Gasson says, let's say that I know someone that got paid. What is this about getting paid? I've joined in halfway through a conversation in chat. Okay, let's go chuck the stuff up here. And look at that, we actually have the right amount. Cool. So 10 of those frames and 50 of those rotors. Right, and the rotors were made from the steel and the screws. Let's go get some more rods, basically, and then make screws. I am noticing chat is getting hot, says Sonny. Chat is getting hot. Peeps, you're welcome to talk about what you want to talk about. Unless the moderators say otherwise. You know, some topics are not particularly suited here. But let's try and keep it civil. I'm a big proponent. Big proponent? That doesn't sound quite right. I'm in favour of discussing things, but I think we need to be civil. We need to talk to one another about things we have different opinions on, right? And not get heated about it. The Big Cheese, I got your message last time. I read it out as well. So thank you for letting me know. Lorelli with the late bananas. Welcome, Lorelli. Welcome, welcome. We need 50 of these rotors. Ah, so as I'm making these, I'm also cutting down the amount of rotors I can make because we need more rods overall. X, what do you think about the recent developments with respect to Brexit, says Def. I'm just sick of it. I'm just sick of it. It just keeps going on. It keeps just being utterly shambles. And that's it, really. It's just a shambles. Wow, do we really need that many of these? Because where are we making them from, right? Like, maybe we need to upgrade this thing and put one of those juicers in and overclock it. But maybe not. Maybe we just need 2 of those. So, in the future, when we rebuild this stuff, we need to think about ratios. Clearly, we could split this up and build it twice over. You know, this thing is a constructor, and I might just be able to do that right now. So, if I put in another constructor here, like, can I get away with a cheeky extra... Oh, no. No. A cheeky extra constructor. Let's rotate you. If we look at... Oh, we also don't have the materials. We can probably fit in a splitter there and a merger on the opposite side. I think it's possible. Let's actually do that. Okay, we don't want to get too distracted here. That might be important to keep. But we're going to give it a try. Now, it was reinforced plates that we're missing. Valcar is here, subscribing with Amazon Prime. Valcar, thank you so much for your subscription. I appreciate it, and I hope that you enjoyed today's stream. We also got Chosen BC, resubscribing for 2 months, 4 months even, saying, hope you are having an excellent day today, assume avoid. I'm having a great day, thanks for asking. And I hope you're having a good day too. Why not take the screws out of the screw storage as account password? I believe it's empty. Oh, it was empty. Now it's getting some more. It was empty earlier. That's my excuse. Right, the constructor. We need another one. And we're going to put it right there. Bam! And then we're going to deconstruct this. Kablamo! Okay, I don't know why I'm making these noises. I apologise. Okay, logistics. We would like a conveyor splitter. Ooh! Or it might be tricky to fit it in here. Oh no. Wait. Kind of just let me do that. Well, that's interesting. So let's go ahead and build that from up here. And we got another noise in the ear. Jeez, it's Saber Eye. Saber Eye subscribing with the Amazon Prime. Thank you ever so much for using the Prime subscription on me. I appreciate your support. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. It kind of looks like it's just going to let me place it anywhere. Like, I'm getting no redness, if that's even a thing. So I'm going to try and put it there. Oh, I'd like it if this would work. This would be super cheaty. Oh! The cheatiness is real. Oh, it's going to work, isn't it? Oh, it's going to work. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. I like it. Right. Over here, going to configure this thing to make those things beautiful. And then just on this area, we need a merger. Okay, so we are going to rotate and kind of put you there-ish. Looks like it works. Free. Wonderful. Ugh. Okay, that's not wonderful. The noises are funny, though. I'll give you that. The noises are funny. Right. Number 3. Ah, come on now. Is that thing in the way? Like, we've left something behind. So, I think it's got something to do with this here. I reckon it's got everything to do with that. Probably means I need to, like, scale this back quite a bit. So, let's deconstruct. 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 Take all the things. Deconstruct. Okay, so if we look at this area here just for a moment, we need to get it tighter to that thing. So again, we're going to go in here. Going to select the constructor, which is in the production. And I think what we'll do is we'll give it a little bit of a rotation and then put it there. Nice, nice. Okay, this looks so much better, doesn't it? So, someone was saying in chat that we can put things down here, and I haven't been doing that. And now I realise why it's so good, because I can put 5 and 6 on there. Oh, apparently I did that wrong. So that one would have been 4, 5 and 6. Cool. So we want a merger, which is that one. And kind of there looks okay. Maybe it isn't. Cool, we got another noise in the ear. iJoel is here subscribing with Amazon Prime. iJoel, thank you ever so much for your Prime subscription. I appreciate it. Hope you are enjoying the stream that we're doing here today. And we also have a donation here from Valcar, who's also subscribed. So Valcar, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for leaving a donation. I appreciate that. Saying, another fascinating looking game. I'm still struggling to learn Factorio. I can't keep up with your great taste. Oh, I said it the other day, like, oh, that's terrible placement. You know, I get these comments about people like liking the same sort of games, but it kind of makes sense, right? Like, similar minds think alike and all of that. Am I building the wrong type there? I think I was. Right, now it's kind of hard to really get a sense of if that's lined up, but that one looked good. No, but it's not. You see what I mean? Do you see what I mean? Valcar, thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate it. I mean, if you like Factorio, though, you're bound to like this one, because it's somewhat the same game. So, you know, welcome to the stream where we're trying to build this one thing over and over again. I think the cable is in our way. I've got a feeling. I've got a figgity feeling. Right. That is hopefully helpful. Let's try again. Hey, at least we're making it a little less painful now. I said too soon. Okay, what about there? Okay, finally. Right, then turn the corner. Oh, it's this cable that's causing all these problems. Right, at last. At last. Hooray! That's a detour, isn't it? Why were we doing that again? Can anyone tell me? I've also got to set this thing up to make iron rods. Cool. Then it needs power. That's another important thing that it needs. Alright, sweet. Hey, we've now doubled the production of steel rods. Can you say sweet? Depth perception derp, says Soggy. No, that will not be a derp. That will never be a derp category, okay? Otherwise I'm doomed. You know what I mean? I'll be doomed. I think you mean great minds think alike, says a singular llama. I probably said something weird, didn't I? But that's what I meant, yeah. I mean, like, it's if you watch my, like, let's say you start with Minecraft and you see the kind of projects I do, wouldn't it be natural that the other kind of things that I'm interested might relate to that kind of project to some extent? That's the way I think about it. Like, it makes sense to me. I mean, that's all it has to do, as long as it makes sense to me, peeps. Okay, so we really need a lot of screws. It was alright doing this manually, but the reality is we're going to, oh, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, I hope I'm muted in time. Oh. Oh. Hamstap says, suddenly, triple-digit derps per stream. Suddenly. Goat Shrine says, big Factorio fan here, and I think this game looks like so much fun. Through the reason Factorio came out as great as it is now is years of polish and iterations. I'm going to try this one when some time has passed and more versions have seen the light of day. That's a good attitude to have, you know. Play it at a later date when it's you know, a refined game. For me, I have to think about it a bit more businessy, and I do really have to if I want to. And I'm fine with this, you know, like play games when they come out because that's when people want to watch them. It seems to be quite difficult to sustain like what you want to do just based on your own thing. Like, we're incredibly fortunate to have and have built Hermitcraft to where it is. Like, it's its own entity in a way. Whereas when it comes to play to other games, you know, you have to kind of jump on them straight away to be part of the hype cycle, as it were. And you know, that's fine, but I do miss the fact that I couldn't do the same thing, really, right? Because by then the interest would have died down. But if I were just playing a game, that's a great way to approach it. Welcome to the stream, Drunk Cow Major in chat. Okay, what are we doing here? We need 10 of those frames. Yeah, so now's a good time to do an eye break, peeps. The eye break is where I encourage all of y'all to take a moment to look away from the stream. That's right, the stream is telling you to stop watching. But what I mean is give your eyes a break from staring at those bright lights, because if you didn't know, those doctors are saying we're all looking at our smartphones. We're always looking at screens, and we've got to look away because they could be damaging our eyes. So we've got a moment here to take a break, have a drink, you know, replenish your fluids. And open a window and get some fresh air. Peeps, I'm going to nip to the toilet while we're doing this. Spangleboo says Asuma is officially getting old. He has been to the toilet in the last in all of the last 3 streams. Not all of the last 3. I mean, there's been some recently, although Spangle's probably written it down in the spreadsheet. Oh. Peeps, those doctors say 5 minutes every hour you should look away from the screen. I said, don't you know I'm streaming? Don't you know I'm going to the toilet, Doctor? Doctor, please give me some room here. I'm trying to go to the toilet. Goodness, what a rude doctor. What a rude doctor. I don't know what that is. Hey, look, another 100 of these. We AFK'd them into existence. Let's go grab some screws. We need those as well. Sweet. Also, what's up with this one? Are we actually ever producing any of this? Because I don't see a lot going on over here. Oh, no, it is. Cool. I think what I might do now is actually remove the thing on the opposite side. Can I climb this? Oh, I can't quite climb it. We've got to run around. Oh, I'm so lazy. Let's get rid of that. Bam! Oh, no, I didn't want to get rid of that thing. X, should we even ask if you washed your hands, says Hamstat. Look, if you're sitting down, okay, you don't need to wash your hands. It's a technique that I've developed. Well, you don't have a PC on your toilet, says Sonny. That would be awful. Imagine that, a streamer just going, oh, it's making me shiver. Okay, so we need another 24 of these. Where are they in my inventory? Aha, I see them. Okay, there we go, 24. And then we need to make 10 of these, which don't sound like a lot, but we need reinforced plates. Yeah, we're pretty close now, because we can make those. Now we're out of... Ah, right, yeah, we totally got this. We totally got this. Extra metal plates are backed up. They are, aren't they? But not anymore. Oops. Not anymore. Now they're not backed up. I'm guessing I shouldn't mention George Carlin's bit on washing hands, says Valkar. I've not heard that, but I'm aware of who he is. A famous comedian, right? Modular frame is the Unity logo. I can't stop thinking that. Guess it is, yeah. We only need 8 of those. We're up to 6. Oh, that didn't take so long then, did it? Just craft these and we're good. Man's fist, goodness me! Christ. Let's put that up here. Put that over there. Launch that rocket into space right now. I want to produce steel. Off you go. Oh, jeez, right in my face. Got rocket fuel blast in my face.
A collection of new, more complex
Wait, what does it tell me?
is now available for crafting.
Cool, we got nothing else to research.
This fabric is suitable for the creation of parachutes.
Ooh.
The derived blueprint is now accessible in Hub Tier 2.
Hub Tier 2? Wait. A parachute? Interesting. Did we unlock anything else? I don't think so. Wait, a rebar gun? Ah, that's actually self-defense weapon. Wait, biomass, we've already got that. A medical inhaler. Huh. Well, I don't think we're going to be shooting any stuff at the moment. What does that cost? Yeah, these things cost the things, don't they? So, right, now we've got to make a plan of action. What are we going to go do? We're going to go make a miner Mark II, which I could put on the... No, we're not going to put on the coal. But eventually we might. We've also got the foundry, which we don't need to do. We essentially need to build the same setup again, but a lot smarter. So we need to go investigate that coal patch, and it's probably going to have like more than one. And we're probably overall going to want a few of these to set up a new thing. Oh, wait a minute. It costs steel. I got ahead of myself big time there. Steel is probably not something we can make quickly in here. In fact, I think it literally... wait a minute. Coal, which I've got in my inventory. And iron ore. Huh. Okay, that's different. Coal and iron ore. I can actually, like, make a few steel ingots. How much did it want? Oh, then I've got to make them into steel pipes. 30? And it wants 3. So that's 90. Huh, if I get 90... Oh, I can actually make that. Well, that's one part of it though, right? Maybe I should look at the rest first. Oh, goodness me. Let's just make it. That's hilarious. Right. We come over here. I think we'll find there'll be about 100. Yeah. So we can actually make that steel. Now, will it actually let us craft it? Because there's a whole machine for alloying two things together. Calzone says, what kind of graphics card do you need to play this game? Oh, do you know what? It's that machine there you would make it with. And alloying is a different process. I would go look at whatever it recommends on the website. Okay, so let's make 60 of these. K Splashes, thank you for the lovely message. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. This game is very satisfactory, says Anaric. It is, isn't it? And Me Time says, is this multiplayer? Yeah, I think it's multiplayer out of the box. 1050 Ti high settings stable 1080p 60F, says Surprise Helper. What if you have like a 1080 though, but not a Ti? I'm probably asking the wrong questions here. So steel pipe, yeah, look at this. Oh wait, this makes 2 each time, so we can make double this amount. So what about encased industrial beam? That requires steel beam, and that requires steel ingot. How many of those do oh, peeps, we might literally just have enough to make it. Oh no, we only make 2 of those. Huh, they came kind of close. I'm wondering if it's worth it now. Go grab some more coal. If we take our vehicle, where I don't know where it is, then we can do portable crafting. So we can effectively craft the rest when we're over there. X, TI just stands for 2.0, I guess. I thought TI meant extra memory, like it's the same thing but with bundled in extra memory. Huh. It's kind of hard to like figure out all that stuff, right? Like, is a 980 better than a 1050? Because the 9 is the generation, right? Like 789 or whatever, 10. And then the other number is like the amount of power it has, I think, something like that. TI means Titan. Oh. Well, that's just confusing. So if we make some portable miners and head over there, we can actually probably grab what we need on site, which is interesting, as long as we can craft. And apparently have the means to make 3 of these. And looking at the materials, we should go grab some more cable. Actually, it only uses a little bit. Ah, inventory space is now a problem. Okay. I'm going to put the slugs into here. And then we're going to craft. That's good. In fact, I'm going to put the beacon thing in there. Apparently I've got loads of iron ingots lying around. I can see some other stuff here I don't really need. Right, so I think we need a little bit more cable, stuff for the platforms, and then we can make the rest of it when we're over there, which is cool. Okay, so that'll do. Minimum specs is an i5 3570, 8GB RAM, 2GB GeForce 760 or better. You know, I was wondering if my new laptop could run this game, because, I don't know, it's got stuff. I mean, it's got a mobile processor, so it has a different name. Wait a minute, what is this one here supposed to do? Because there is definitely... Didn't we turn it off because it doesn't actually do it fast enough? We'd have to upgrade that thing to get more out of it. That's right. So we might come back and use this again if ever we need this stuff faster. Because we could upgrade the miner or put like a power thing in it. Let's go grab some more iron ore before we leave and then we're good. That being said, we need to get something else out of our inventory so we have space for it. Okay, might need the biofuel. Oh, apparently, wait a minute, I've still got loads of coal. So it might just be the iron ore that I'm short of here. Might not even need to do the trip first. Okay, let's jump over here. Yank it out of there. Yank it out of there, peeps. Okay, and then do the craft. That is the right one, isn't it? And then cased industrial beam after that. Which requires steel beams. So each time we do that, we make steel beam. There you go. I hope we don't use up too many of our steel pipes, though. That's what we've got to watch out for. No, we are overall a bit short. I can make like one. Close to making two. I think it's reserved it. I think it's stopping me from making more than I can afford. Yeah, it is. So we can make two. We can make 2 portable miners, Mark II. That's good. Also, I have no idea where that vehicle is. Oh, and when I went to the toilet, I heard noises in my ear. Jesp PK77 doing the cheers, throwing the bits, saying sneaky eye break bits. Well, they were so sneaky, I actually lost track of them. So well done. Sonny says longer stream today. Yes, yes, it will be. We'll enjoy some Satisfactory. What is the point of this game? Says Montreal. What is the point of any game? What is the meaning of life? Maybe it's marked on your map. Oh, apparently I deconstructed my car, someone's telling me. TK Cot. Well, that's the thing then, isn't it? We need a faster way. We should build conveyor belts that we can stand on to get between the two bases. That would be hilarious. Team Phoenix says, what is this game? Looks cool. This game is satisfactory. This is a lengthy walk. Cookie says, hey, how you doing, Exizuma? I'm doing alright, thanks. For Fireoo is here, resubscribing for 16 months. Saying 16 months, glad to catch a stream. Glad to have you back with us. Thank you for your 16 months of support. I truly appreciate that.
Milestone exchange concluded. Fix it, freighter re-entry complete.
What are you telling me about? Right, so somewhere in that direction is where we're heading to. Oh, it looks like there's a couple of locations. Let's go to that 190 one. See, we could use a conveyor here. I'm going to see if this works. Okay, apparently I can't even put that there. Oh, it needs an input or an output. Well, what if I do that? Right, what if I put this here? And... okay. Oh. Okay, check this out. Oh, what do you mean you're the wrong way round? That's redonkulous. Oh, surely it's not too steep. I was trying to be lazy, but I couldn't. We got Arc. Let's try and read this one properly. Arc Raider MC. I got it, didn't I? Okay. No butchering of the name. Arc Raider MC has subscribed with Amazon Prime. Arc Raider MC, thank you for your subscription. I appreciate it, and I hope you're enjoying the stream, having a good time, hanging out with us. Oh, the iron ore is literally here. I thought it said it was like... Wait. I thought it said it was good, crazy distance. Yeah, look, 100 blocks in that direction, but there's one here that it didn't seem to know about. Okay, pressing the wrong button. Account password says, I knew it, you can change height. Yeah, when you first click, you can change the height up and down. So this is a factory automation game set in a 3D space, says Cookie. That's correct. Hey X, what name is better, Simon or Simba? I think I like Simba. Okay, so... Like we can... Where is the thing again? I can hear the sound of me walk. There we go, look for the pollution. So we want to point it sort of in that direction is the idea. So, portable miner MK2. How does it look different from the other one, though? It kind of doesn't to me. I guess... let's do a little bit of a... I think it's got a bit more going on up top, is the idea. Wow, we built a Mark II. Look at that. We have built a Mark II. I've got a feeling this might not be compatible with the type of belt. You know, because, like, why would it be? The other one pumps out like a full belt's worth. Oh, jeez. I think I might have immediately derped. Is that a first for us? An immediate derp? Can't afford. Oh, I haven't brought enough materials with me to do the building stuff. Right. Yeah, and then we're out of materials. Oh, that's kind of terrible. Because now I've got to take a big trip back. Right, let's click on that. No, is that not how it works? We've got to do it that way around. Right, so how far out will this go? It will go that far. I should have tried a little bit further. Okay, now we need to get it all the way down here. So it will go through the ground, which is totally normal. Actually, maybe we'll go to this spot. Now, can it go all the way down there? Sweet! Look at that! Then if we go from... Like, that's got too many connections. That's fair. That one will have too many... Oh, they're all going to have too many, aren't they? Ah. I need to reconfigure all of that. And I need to get down there. Without dying. Hey X, how's your arm? Says Calzone. My arm's fine. I think you mean my shoulder. It's still got its problems. Okay, let's just drop down, you know. Whew, and we're fine. Samuel Johannesson has resubscribed for 3 months in a row. Samuel Johannesson, thank you ever so much for your 3 months of support. I appreciate it. And hope you're enjoying the stream we're doing here today. Just connect the poles going back to the base, says Soggy. Well, that's one way of doing it, but I think you've got to be a bit more organised is the better idea, right? So, what we should probably do is get rid of this. That's going to disrupt the base, isn't it? I think whatever we do, it's going to disrupt the base. Actually, what I'll do is get rid of that one, right? Shimmy that to there, and then shimmy that to here. And that way we don't disrupt the base and we add something up the top. So we can bring iron like down here onto these platforms is the idea. We should assign this to a number. There we go. So now I can just press the hotbar and keep building. I have an idea. Oh, okay, my idea was terrible. I don't like the way it appears right in front of me, but I'm just going to keep going like this. Hey, we could get to that slug maybe. So this is where we're going to build our factory. All the way out here. Look at all the space we're going to have. TK Cott says, when will you play more Factorio? I got no idea, man. I can't load up the game at the moment. I'm just stuck in that feeling of like irritation with a bunch of things. Build on the other side, maybe, says account password. Well, the other side is land. We're trying to avoid land. We want to build on platforms like this. So that's why I'm building this place up, you know. Building it up. Defying all the gravity. All of the gravity, it gets defied over here. It might defy it a little bit less if this then hooks up with some land further along. Then it'll look a bit more reasonable. But as of right now, it is very gravity defying. Oh, that's interesting, doing it like that. Are we out? That's it. That's all we can do right now, peeps. So we need to get more over here. Is there a limit to how far out you can build those foundations, or is it sweet Minecraft anti-gravity helping out? Yeah, it's pretty much a Minecraft type deal, right? You just don't have to worry about it, basically. Cool, so we've got to take a journey back. I think we need to be a little bit more planned this time. Make sure we have more of the stuff we need. We're going to need a lot of concrete, that's for sure. And maybe I'll build that. Oh, wait a minute. I might be able to do it now. Like I can build a tractor. No, we're missing stuff. Oh well. It is what it is, right? Definitely need a way to move faster here. Is there something? Oh look, there's a flying thing going through the spaced. Jeez, I want to go up there. I wonder if that's a thing we can do later on. Actually, you can use jump and for fast travel. Oh yeah, run and jump. Yeah. Well, I don't know about adding the jump. Why am I not running? Why do I not run in this game? Run and jump pads. But what about landing off of the jump pad if you travelled a long distance? Wouldn't that do some big fall damage? TK Cott says, I'll watch the rest of the stream on the second channel. Oh, cool, dude. Thanks for tuning in. It'll be there on the second channel for you later. There is a landing thing. Yeah, but then I'm going to have to do a bunch of resource gathering and building just to make some sort of transport that I'll probably manage to kill myself on. Do we have a problem over here? I think we have a problem. Wait, there we go. No? Oh, I looked at the ones that I turned off. That makes sense. Right, let's keep running. Running should just be the default movement speed, you know. Right, so to build more platforms, we need all of this. Let's double check that, actually. It is just concrete, right? Yeah, 6 concrete, and you get that. That's cool. So if we're going to make the most of our speedy miner, we need speedy belts. And I'm very curious as to what it will cost us to get there. Logistics MK2 is doable, very doable. Should we just go for that? That's kind of like, we can take care of that pretty quickly. Although we might be short on copper. I'm going to craft the copper manually because I know we've got a big stash of it. And I know we've been short on it elsewhere. Who farted out all of that green gas, says Soggy. It was the green slimy things. Rani says in Minecraft and in real life, for that matter, running also isn't the default speed. That's very true. What will you do with the 80 withers? 89 withers. We're going to leave them there. Basically. They're getting left there. Right, so this is the one that stores... Ah, look at that. Bam! I think we got them. So 500, 500, beautiful. We need 20 of whatever that is, and 20 of whatever that is. What was it again? 20 rotors, that's exactly what we can make. And then I think it's 20 reinforced plates. Wait, is the Wither fight off, says Hamstab? Yeah. It was abandoned, basically. Okay, going to that one. Hey! Okay, that's why I stopped sending them up top. There's probably a bunch of them parked up there, actually. Okay, so we can get the MK2 and see how much it costs. Let's do that. Let's do this. Let's launch that thing into space. Let's get a face full of rocket dust. Ugh, rocket exhaust.
You to consider more verticality when it comes
Okay,
to
so
logistics to streamline short-range
there we go.
transportation.
What is that? Reinforced iron plate. It only wants one, and that wants... Right, interesting. That's kind of not too expensive, and you know, we've already got some here. We'll have some up top, so if I make more of that, then we'll be able to take a fair stash with us. So let's get some more of these in the inventory. And let's get some plates and make some more, and then we should be pretty well prepared. I like the Wither bounty idea myself, says Soggy. Yeah, the thing with that though is that all of the Nether stars belong to Isgal. So, you know, you don't get to keep that. Oh, I wonder what that's for. Right, reinforced plates. We doing the crafting, peeps. We doing the crafting. Wouldn't it be nice if we could harness all that Wither energy to power things? Well, you can power a tree farm with it, and I think Impulse has already done that this season. Alright, cool, there we go. So, let's think about what we're going to need where we're going. We're going to be expanding our platform. We picked up the concrete for that. We're going to be shifting down some fast belts and creating, I guess, a smelting array, right? So we're going to need... Can anyone in chat tell me the ratio here? Like, would an MK belt do how many smelteries, I guess? I guess what we might want to do is there any info here? Like, normal extraction is 60, so it's double. Now, we've seen this thing can power 3 smelters, right? So I think it means it would go into 6 of them. Jelly, welcome to the stream. Alright, cool. You found another community through hosting another stream. That's cool. That's awesome. Have you seen the Death Swap Agreeing? I have not seen that. Good point, account password. Regular belts after the splitter. That makes a lot of sense. I think we're going to split it up twice, so we would need 3 splitters. Yeah, we're starting to get this now. So we're going to need, in logistics, 3 splitters. And then I think we need 6 smelters. Then after that, I think it would be a really smart idea for us to pump them all into a storage facility. Okay, each one gets its own storage facility directly in front of it, like a buffer. So we'd have 6 of those. Then we'd go through the similar motions that we got over here, but we'd need to figure out the ratios a little bit better. So like, we would have 1 or maybe 2 that does this. This is just turning iron ingots into plates. And then we have a container, which is actually full up with stuff. Huh. I guess this one here gets backed up. Yeah. So we need one of those machines. Or maybe 2. See, this is where it gets a little bit tricky, because I'm not sure what the ratios are. I'm not sure how much of this stuff we need to make, like, later things as well. Like the alloys are another thing. Do the math, you lazy, says Gets Ulti. But I don't know what the numbers are to do the math. If anyone in chat would be so kind as to help me out at this stage, that would be wonderful. Like, I need some input here. If you know the ratios or whatnot. So, what are we looking at? That's not what we're looking at. Constructor. So that can make things into another. So that's the one we were just looking at. So, what is wrong with this production line? Like, where can it be improved? So, this thing as a 2 from 1 seems to be just about right. This thing is constantly pumping it out without backing up. But these ones over here are backing up. So, they're also producing iron plates. That one for that one. Then over here, the iron rods seem to slow it down big time. So you need to double up on the iron rods. Twice. Yeah, no, we've learned that. Okay. So we need 4 of these just for iron rods alone. But then are we doubling everything that we see here? Because we've got 6 of those machines to begin with. Oh, it's tricky. Average Martin says, I like maths, pick me. Well, any input is welcome. Let's also just stroll over here for a moment. Like, this is slow here. This thing is really slow. So I think this thing would probably be best with an upgrade. It's slow because of the screws, actually. And we could double that, so this would still be... This would still be, like, more than this thing needs. Okay, so I think I might need to start taking some notes. So after... We're going to have 6 iron. And we're going to split it into 2 lots of... Wait, but I'm doubling this. So that would actually feed 2 of these, I believe. If we doubled that and this. So I think that means we're going to do... It's 2 at the moment. So 4 lots of steel. Right, okay, so that'll be 4 steel, which is actually 8. Wait, what on earth have I just written on my notes? So we would do 8 of those. Then we would be left with 1 of that, which is fine for our needs, and another one that goes off to the side. So 2 of them are just going to be iron plates. Right, this seems right to me. That being said, how is it we already have 2 if I'm doubling? It's because we've got multiple. Yeah, it's we've got multiple of those. Right. So then we're going to create 4 lots of screws from the steel rods. And 1 of the iron is going to feed into this thing. I think that sounds about right to me. Okay, so I made the notes. So that means that we are going to need... right, we have 6 iron, 4 steel rods, which is 8. So 10. We're going to need 10 constructors. Which is shifts, right? Bam, 10. Wow, we're going to need a lot of stuff. So then past that, now we've got steel and iron done, we're going to be making 4 lots of screws. So that's another 4. And then this thing, the assembler. So we need that many materials in our inventory. That is quite a lot, isn't it? Is that like a... Do I have to scroll up and down on that list? Reinforced iron plate is the bottom. And iron is the top. The fact that like I can scroll... Yeah, look, no. Okay, so I need to do that and then leave it on the side and I can see everything. That's really important, actually. Now, reinforced iron plates, it's used quite... Although we've got all of them, like we need those to make the belts, so we must make sure we have more than enough. And then we're going to end up making other things as well, right? Steel rods, iron plates. We actually kind of got a lot of what we need already here, which is fascinating. Let's sort all of that. Okay. Let's go make those modular frames and rotors, and then we might be good to set off straight away, which is crazy. Quick Ninja says, "Assume, are you enjoying this game?" I am. I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed with sussing out what we need to make stuff at the moment. And it reminds me of this, like, the steady learning curve of Factorio. It's weird, because when you're deeper into Factorio, some of that beginning stuff is just so easy. But you forget that you had to learn it, and learning it was tricky. Now, making a rotor, which is the one here, requires some screws. We'll go make the screws, and we need more iron rods. Cool. Grab the screws, and also we're going to need to stock up on plates, I believe. Do I see... No. Okay, we're good. I should also nab that. Nab. And that. X, have to go to an appointment. See you later, says Randy. Randy, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for moderating. Hope you had a good time hanging out with us. We've got a rotor now. Okay, we've got enough, but now we're out of iron rods. And that's fine. So reinforced iron plates we need more of. Iron plates we have crazy amount of. Sweet. Okay, I think we've pretty much got everything we need to go and build a ridiculous factory, you know? Ah, no. I have missed out on something very important. Can you guys in chat figure out what it is I've missed out on? Okay, I'm going to have to think this through big time now, and it would help to have a vantage point. I have missed out something really important. Okay, so we're going to have one of those that's going to split it up into 6. So that is actually 3 splitters, first of all. Where are the splitters? Wait, is splitters already in here? Okay, splitters are already in there. That's weird. 3 splitters. I might have overlooked something here. No, this is our little setup. Okay, so how many of those were I making? We were doubling what we got here, so that means we're going to need 4 more splitters. 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 7. Okay, that's good. Then we would need probably a couple of mergers. I think we need 4 mergers, don't we? Right. Okay, so that's that bit. We got a noise in the ear. It's Cole DOD2, Cole Dodd 2, for 3 months in a row, saying thanks for all the content you've made. No problem, buddy. Thanks for watching it and enjoying it, and thank you for the subscription. I appreciate that. Thank you. Walter's World says it will split into 5 since it has to go in. Split into 5? 6. It will split into 6. Okay, anyway. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. I'm going to sneeze. Whew! Emergency mute. Emergency mute. Walter's World says, wait, what? Yep, it'll work. Don't worry. Okay, so then we're going to have... Are we having double the amount of screws? Yeah, we are. So that means another 2 of those. But that's it, possibly. I think to be on the safe side, I'm going to add an extra 3 of each, right? Because surely something's going to go wrong. Now, our list on the side... Apparently, all of that stuff is accounted for. I guess those things are kind of cheap, right? Let's go in here. Let's grab 100. This inventory is getting full up. Jeez. We're going to have to drop some things off. So it's the reinforced iron plate again that we need to keep topping up on. But we're pretty much good to go now. Pretty much good to go. I think we'll get some more platforms together as well. So let's go ahead and drop off sulfur. Yeah, I don't think we're going to need that anytime soon. We'll put back that little patch of coal. Reinforced beams. The iron ore I'm actually going to keep. And the iron ingot. So I've got a feeling they're kind of useless, but I don't want to mess with anything now. And the mycelia. We'll put all that back. Sort that. Sort this. And we got room for a couple extra things. Didn't the truck have portable storage as account password? It probably did. I should probably make that thing again. Let's run. Let's run this time. Okay, I'm taking every little bit of that. Alright, here we go. Expansion and creation of new thing. That's what we're doing. That's our goal. Got the stuff for the power poles, says Arc Raider. Ooh. I guess I didn't factor them in. We should. Say 20. Cable. We're going to need cable. But that's about it. Alright. Great suggestion. We'll go get the cable. And is there anything else possibly I'm forgetting? So far, the aliens are just dogs that you run at you while you're exploring. Is that literally it? That's all they are. Cool. I also didn't head back up there, did I? We'll do that on the way out. There we go. Ooh, there's loads of it. There's loads of it. Bam! Whoa, one more. Oh, am I... Wait, I see you there. Can I take you? Thank you. Also, that's still on 50. Oh, now I've got to get down. Oh, I've got to get down. What is this game and what do you do in it, says Russius. It's called Satisfactory. I had to think for a second. I literally had to think for a second. You got the conveyor belt resources, says Soggy. Yep, we got those. We got plenty of those. Plenty of those. We got them. Now we just got to travel over there, but this next bit should be smooth because we are well prepared. And we know what we're building. I've got a plan, peeps. I've got a plan. I can see our iron ore miner, right? Just over there? Yep. Yep. That's it right there. What did you eat, X? Says Tiss. What did I eat? I ate foods. Today I am having a light day. I have had some fish and vegetables, and then I had a salad with some guacamole. Ooh, do enjoy the guacamole with some beetroot in it. Oh goodness me, I'm treating myself, aren't I? Okay. Oh, we totally need like a ladder to get up there. Just realised, like, I need a quick way around in this space. Let's fill in these spaces, peeps. That's already filled in. Good stuff. Ah, we might be able to get to that green slug sooner than later. Well, this is a good location to build a factory, I think, because we can just expand out into the void. I wonder if there's like an edge of the map clause somewhere out there. Like, we might be closer to the edge of the map than I realise, and we might be building out and it'd just be like, nope. Because I don't think there's anything else over there. I think that's the edge. Oh, wow. That looks like it's worth exploring. Okay, now, if I do that, is there a way for us to jump back up? Let's do it! Oh, I don't think there is. I think I'm going to have to build a ramp. Oh, please be buildable. Or stairs? That requires some... What if I just plop it down? How do I get it to sort of just be in... That's not going to work. Ooh, that might be the trick. That might be the trick. Yes. Oh, nice. Okay, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Right, and now I can go get that power slug. Power slug! Yo, man, now! Hex, imagine a skyblock version of this game, says Oriel. What, like this? This is literally a skyblock. Ooh, this place looks interesting. Oh, I've got the flashlight still on. That's actually kind of cool. I'm going to leave it. I bet there's things to be found in here. That flower looks different. Oh, where are we going? I feel like there's going to be a creature down here that's going to come out and kill me. Hello, haunted cave. Setting of a horror movie. Oh, we ain't going in there, peeps. We ain't going in there. Wow. Factorio Skyblock, says Facecake. Factorio Skyblock. Minecraft says, does EFO stream? You know, why would you ask me that? I can think of someone better to ask that question to, you know. I can think of someone better. Who would be better equipped to answer. Their name begins with an E. I'll tell you that much. The rest, you can use your noggin and figure it out. Right, there we go. Cool, so now we need to get the stuff down here, and that's cool. I think what we're going to figure out first is the layout for this factory. let's start off with, what do we need? I need a lookout tower, that's for sure. We start off with our smelters 6. And we're going to rotate them so they're like this. And we're going to put them super duper close together. And we're going to give ourselves a... Well, actually, I can just keep expanding this. So we'll start over here. I don't know how much space I'm going to need, but 1. I think we'll always try and put a gap of 1 in between everything. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Does it knock it off the list on the side when I place them? That would be smart. 6. Woo! We got smelters, peeps. We got a smeltery array. We have built an array for the smelting. And I am standing on top of the hot stuff. I'm going to burn my boots. How is this different from Astroneer, says Pam. Geez, I mean, the game looks different. There's a whole different gameplay thing going on here. Oh. Apparently, some other YouTuber has found a different island. Oh, but beyond here, you mean like I can travel over there, maybe? Next thing you need to scroll up in the list. Oh. Do I? It's taken them off, right? It's taken them off. That's cool. Okay, now this is going to produce iron ingots. Do we need to run every iron ingot through a process? I can't quite remember. Or do we put our storage container next? I think we'll focus on... well, we can do that before we get to the next bit, I guess. Let's just refresh my memory. So if I create a container... No, a constructor. Right. Let's go jump on it. Iron plate. Or iron rods. Made from... Ah, it's from the iron ingots. Okay. So that means storage goes here. That's cool. So after that goes storage. Where am I looking? Where am I looking? Probably in legit. No. Organisation. Storage container. Sweet. Not a number says hi, chat. X, I've missed you. Well, welcome back. Ugh. I can't climb it. How did I get up on top? Oh, it's not a nice. Oh, it's not a nice place to fall. It's not a nice place to fall, peeps. I think I might have used the ladder. Yeah, I used the ladder, but then I managed to get a little bit higher. Oh, it don't want me going up there anymore. I was probably cheaty, wasn't I? I was being cheaty getting on top. Oh, there we go. There we go. We found it. And now we're going to go over to this side. Okay, so in a line, just forward by 1 block pretty much. We want all of this thing to be aligned. Whew. There's some big construction we doing here, peeps. Big construction. Now it looks like the 2 grid lines are joining up, which is sweet. Cool. Alright, we playing big time now. We're playing big time. You know, I do wonder if maybe I should have skipped a step, so we back up the next thing. But after... Wait, does... There's a thought. That might not be the worst idea ever, because everything is going into a constructor. Yes, no, it would be better to do it the other way around. Everything's going into a constructor. I think. Wait a minute. We've done through this. So our constructors make steel rods. Steel rods are double. No, okay, no, it's not going to work like that. This is the way to do it. Okay, so we thought about it correctly the first time. We do also need to sort out power over here. Now, we should probably use a fair amount of poles just so there are lots of options. So what I'm going to do is put a power pole there and here. Okay, and we should be able to get... Yeah, that one's going to come to here and then over to here. And then what we'll do is we'll put down 3 and... maybe I should actually do 2 for each one, because you always got to connect them together. So this one does 2. It leaves it with a spare connection to go to the next one. Yeah, it does have to be 2. And then that one at the end has a free connection to move on to something else. Alright, they're all powered. Now we've got to sort out the stuff from up above coming down here. And the splitters. Tisivia says, do you have any series you would recommend to see? I would head over to my channel, look at the playlist section. You will see there are loads of old series that I've done. Just check out things and see what you like. Like, a lot of people really enjoyed this game called Snakebird that I played. It was just me playing these little puzzles with cute little snake birds and some amazing music. And I got a lot of great feedback on that. There's loads of different playlists, and you can see all the different series that I've done. Okay, so we're going to have 2 inputs. Wait, so that needs to be that way around, so that's good. Okay, so we're going to put that there. Hop over to this one. And then it's going to do the same thing. Bam. Now behind it, in the middle, which is somewhere around here, we're going to have that. Okay, and then our Mark II goes into that thing there. So we need to get... I wonder if we can just sort of... Where are we looking at? Right, we're actually trying to place it. It's very difficult to see all the way up there. Did I place it? I think I did. Okay, so now what we've got to do is open up our menu. No, press the right button. That thing we'll put on number 9. Okay, so number 9. It's up there. But I can't quite see it anymore. I lost track of it? Or did it actually not ever place? Hey, that's the way. Okay, so now we select this. Too steep. Yeah, it looks too steep. Oh, but we can... Now, can I twist it and rotate it? Like, because then we want to turn a corner, right? Floor is too steep. Where does it then go okay? Like, where's acceptable? Where can you land? We're probably going to need this thing to come down sideways like that and then do a turn. That being said, like... I don't want to do that. What's the problem? Too long, someone's saying. Too long. What about to here? Weird. But I bet it's not going to continue from... Oh my goodness me, it will. I'd like to be able to turn the end so it doesn't look so ridiculous, but that doesn't seem to be a thing. Floor too steep, so somewhere in there we've got to get lucky and find a flat bit. We ain't getting lucky, peeps. We ain't getting lucky here. Someone says uneven ground, yeah. I mean, that to me looks like somewhere around there would work. I'm trying to spam click it into existence. So we just got kind of lucky up there, didn't we? Now we can't seem to find something quite the same. That's too... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's okay with going on top of this. What if we can actually do that? Okay, what about this thing, right? Let's rotate it. Let's say do that and then drag it up. Ah! That might be a way to get things done here. Oh, and it turns, which is actually kind of what I want. Right, so now let's... Oh, did I just make the wrong type there, though? Let's destroy that. I think I got a feeling I made the wrong type, and that's fine. Let's go to this one and put... Yeah, directly in line with that. And then just click again. Okay, so let's try that. Let's go from there to here. What about the other side? Okay, so I'm going to bring it in a notch or two and then up. Oh, that's probably too much actually. Okay, let's try it. Just bring it in a notch or two. No, too close then. Then try from here. Okay. A lot of trial and error with this, right? So let's go and click on that one. So that's as tall as we can go. Let's go one shorter. Then we're going to drag from up here. Nice. And then from there. Yeah. Come on now. We did it, peeps. Sweet. And that's the way we climb up this thing as well. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that for now. I want to go check out what's up here. That's a very good point. This thing moves fast. So in terms of it being an actual form of transport for us, may not be so useful. We kind of need to build a belt for us to use to get up. That's actually not a bad idea though. That's needed infrastructure, right? We need to travel from down here up there. So I reckon what we'll do... I need to be on top of that. I'm going to climb back up this. Someone says turn that pole. Which pole are we talking about? I do not know. But we kind of moved on from that a little bit. So, oh, it's letting me turn it on a diagonal, a non-gridded gradient, which it wasn't doing before. I don't know how I snapped it out of that. You see that? I can turn it. Now, let me place it just there. This ain't going to work out, but we'll give it a try. Problem is it's going to have to go... It's too long, isn't it? Like, so it's good to go to there, but I want to build this the other way around, by the way. Well, maybe I can try this then. So let's say we go and put a conveyor pole over there, because that apparently is alright. Alright, and then I put another one down here somewhere. That's kind of not right, that bit. Yeah, like that. Okay, but this time we build it in the opposite direction is the idea. So, gonna run out of oh, this is not good placement, but I know what to do. Okay, try it again. We're going to rotate it that way. Yep, that's better. Nope, it's not. Too much trial and error, peeps. Okay, we're going to do that. Drag it up. Excellent. Then we're going to put another one over here. That's good. I'm going to grab that. Wait, it didn't place. Nice. Right, then there. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Right, now you got to let me... Let's ride this thing up. We'll do the rest from there. Someone says build some stairs. Why did I not think of building stairs? What is wrong with my brain space? What if I do that? Oh, there's like 1 pixel. Come on. Yep. Sweet. Now, is it sweet? Or is it dangerous? Oh, it's just about sweet. Whew. Okay. It's the worst thing I've ever built. Alright, let's check this out as well. Am I going to be able to... Ooh, am I going to be able to continue that? Like, let's just do a quick test. So, if I have this here, and then I go 9 and do that, yeah, we're going to be good. Alright, so that probably doesn't need to be there. Cool. Let's go sort this out. Stairs are too mainstream, says not a number. Not a number, I like it. Damn it, cut my nail way too short, says Flaming Souls. That always sucks, doesn't it? That always sucks, the old cutting of the nail and getting it too short. I've done that before. I used to cut them really short, and they can be a bit of a pain if you do that. Whew! Alright, let's get this thing sorted out. And let's sprint a little bit, you know. Ha, belt is too long. We will do that then. And then we will continue from here. We've got to connect to one over here. So what are you saying? What's the problem now? Terrain? Obstacles? What's the matter? Can't afford. Oh, what? How am I out? How am I out? It must be per distance, right? Like, yeah, we're probably going on a distance thing here, so we need to go back and get more reinforced. Ah, that sucks. I thought it was like one per stretch. It's probably each one of these is like one. No, my luck. Well, back to the base, which is that way. Hello, says S-Ben. Hello, S-Ben. Welcome to the stream. We got 400 peeps watching. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Be sure to hit that follow button. Make sure you get notified of when I go live. There'll be lots of this getting streamed. Ivan the Minecraft says, look out, X is a creeper. Wrong game. Wrong game. Assumer, play Fortress Craft Evolved. I believe Tango played it. I can't play that game. The aesthetics of that game make my eyes bleed. Like the light dynamics, the way they use like vivid, bold colours and floaty text is just awful. I can't put up with it. Right, that's probably not enough. Some peeps in chat are speculating that it's probably due to me building the ramp. Well, the ramp was built with the cheaper type, so it wasn't. But I think the deal is that it's not for each one section you do. It costs one reinforced iron plate. It's got to be related to distance, and so that makes it, unfortunately, more expensive. We also need some of these for buildings, I think, as well. So I can definitely get some more rods and make some more screws and make some more iron plates. Anikia, welcome back to the stream. Hope you're enjoying it. Any way to get rid of green gas places, Soggy? Well, we have a weapon, but yeah, I don't. Also, can this thing be picked up and moved? Ah, we can move the hub. I was just thinking it's going to be a pain in the butt to walk over here and do that stuff, so we'll move our entire base over there, basically. With time, we'll get it all over there, into this new location. Right, now we can make loads of this, which is great. Why is your server not working, says Mil Vantio. We've got a database issue that we're working on. It'll be back up at some point. Do you know Kurzgesagt, says Tessivia. I do, and they had some recent drama, air quotes, which, if you ask me, I think their video being honest about how they make their videos and how the information in it may not always be up to scratch, or things may change. I don't know, if you saw the video, if you know what I'm talking about, I thought it was a good thing for them to do, and there's been some backlash over it, and you know, I think if you want to have opinions online, it's really good to be open about like the vulnerability of those opinions. It's like what I was saying earlier about people talking with certainty. I get comments about my Yeti skin in Minecraft. Asuma, you forgot to change your skin. Like, did I forget? No. Like, forgetting has nothing to do with it. And I think, you know, oh, harmless when you're talking about Minecraft, but how often? Like, we all got to measure it, right? We all got to check it. Check yourself next time you're saying stuff on the internet. Think about how much the language you're talking online sounds like a statement of certainty. And then, like, what if you're talking about something important? What if you're talking about something that really matters? Has an impact on other people? Like, I think it's important that we articulate and express where we got our ideas from, where we got our facts and information from, and try and make our thing that we're saying as transparent as possible. Because most of the time, below it all, people have good intentions. So I think it's important just to communicate well. Well, how do we start talking about this? So the Kurzgesagt thing is them doing that. They're being open, they're being vulnerable, they're saying, look, you know, we're imperfect and we're trying to get better, and here's how we do the videos. And I think that's a great thing to do. I think they're setting a good example. And someone tried to kind of, I guess, get them in trouble by claiming that they only did that because someone was going to do an expose on them, but like timelines and these emails that got shared, it don't all add up. Don't all add up at all. So the whole thing, I think they did good by being open and honest about it, and that's great. I think they did a great thing, you know. I guess. Wow, that looks super derp. And I know all about derp. Oh, jeez. Wow, look at my health now. Look at my health now. So I even have any... Yeah, I do have something in my inventory. Whew. I mean, the timing couldn't have been even better, could it? Talking about derp and doing the derp. Right. Let's get that back in the inventory. Why did you can Evil X, says Mil Vantio. Why did I can Evil X? Did I can Evil X? I banned Evil X. It's C next to B. It's got another letter between it, but I'll let it fly. Ugh. We're going to have to change that at some point. But then again, we're not going to use it too much once we've finished building this, right? Okay, number 9, Mark II. So we have 81 of these things, and let's see how much it's going to tell us it costs, right? 2, it's saying at the moment. And that number isn't changing. Not even when we get all the way over here. And then it says too long, right? Okay, that conveyor belt looks like it's going through a tree. So it only uses 2. It said 1 when we last checked it, but I'm cool with that. Alright, so now... Oh, God, that looks awful, but whatever. Whatevs. Oh! It just flung... Oh, it just flung me off. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh! That was some full pucker right there. Woo, I did not know what was going on. Kings of Dorak Live says, hey X, haven't watched anything from you in a while. What is this game? It is Satisfactory, my friend, and welcome to the stream. Because he's being a very naughty boy, says Fanglewoo. Added the boy a bit. This is some beautiful spaghetti, says Hamstab. Isn't it just? So the belts, once it reaches here, which is very close to doing, it can then actually go and split into 2. I just going to realise, I think this actually only does 4 based on the speed, right? Like, actually, I don't know. I'm overthinking it. Let's just go with what we know and do this. Get that splitting action going on, right? Split up all the pieces. That one works as well. Good. Okay, there we go. So now we have stupid amounts of ore coming down here, which is a good thing. And the ore is getting smelted. Right, and what we should really do is add some conveyor belts here as well. These conveyor belts... Oh, I didn't quite emergency mute. Oh dear. Are actually making the material we need to make the belt. Oh wait, do they use rods as well? Is that what it's telling me? And concrete. Do you know what? Just ignore me. I keep observing and talking and not understanding. Is X building a factory or a roller coaster? Very good question. Yes, you did it muted just fine, but I never got to the mute button, Hamstat. That's very strange, because I never got to mute it. Well then, we are now going to fill up these containers full of iron ingots. Ah, we are actually not making the thing I thought we were making. Okay, the next bit gets very tricky, as if it hasn't been tricky already. Ooh, I can see waterfalls over there, which I don't recall seeing before. Also, red moon, wow. Ambience, atmosphere, visuals, nebula. Oh, clouds, mountains, snow, trees, floating, words. I keep saying them. Okay, enough of that. Enough of that. Right, so we have done our 6 iron. No, have we? Right, the next step is to make 2 lots of iron plates and 4 lots which actually double into 8 of steel rods. See, the thing is, some of this stuff is going to be used. There's going to need to be a lot of preparation and planning here, and I think we're going to need some more space. So for now, let's go ahead and build some more space. Because that is what we can do. We can build more space. And we can do it from all the way over here. Whew. Okay, that's a fair amount of space built. I miss Infinite Factory, says ADCO. Oh, that was a great game. That was a really good game. That's a good series on my channel if anyone's looking for something to watch. Those waterfalls are great, says Stomp. I agree. So I'm looking at my notes. We've got 6 iron. We've done that bit. That's good. So now we've got to make 8 lots of steel rods. That's going to take up more space. Then 2 lots of iron plates. Now the iron plates are going to... One of them's just going to be stored, and the other one's going to go into that other thing that does 4 screws and 1 iron. Right. I think. So considering... I think I know how to do this. What I reckon we should do is just start placing things down one at a time and slowly get like a map built up of what we're doing. So we're going to put a constructor over on this side. Going to rotate it. It's on the grid. Like, where is the corner of this? Wait a minute. That's the input. Okay. Still feel like I want a better vantage point. So that makes our... Let's say that makes our iron plates for making the reinforced plates. And then on the opposite side, we're going to do a U-turn. If that's... I might get this thing just up and running straight away, because this is easy to figure out and necessary. Let's get you on that grid. Okay, and then behind you a storage container, which wasn't actually part of our original list, so we're probably going to run out of materials again. But we will start making some of those materials over here. It will be in organisation, right? Storage container, there it is. Going to put it that way around. Ah, the last thing we just built is the wrong way around. So, goodbye, constructor. Okay, now it's the right way around. Excellent. Okay, so from here we're going to do that. And then that's going to go into there. So we've taken care of one thing, and I've deliberately put it in a way where it's going to open up more space elsewhere, right? That's very deliberate. Also, I kind of wanted that to be like a perfect little curve, but it doesn't need to be. Ah, I see what the problem is. You need to be told to make iron plates. Cool, we're now making iron plates, right? Nope, you need power as well. Well, here's the thing. It hasn't run out just yet, has it? I'm going to put that there. Cool, that's now running. Cool, so we're making iron plates. Brilliant. And Woven Rainbow says, what are you enjoying most about the game so far? To be fair, the thing I enjoy most is the atmosphere, the visuals. Because everything we're doing right now is very Factorio, so I've very much experienced this already, and I'm actually finding it like a lot more difficult to think about. But I have also been chalking that up to the fact that we're playing this like a new tech tree. It's kind of fresh, but just the nature of being in 3D makes it really quite difficult to plop things down and try and start to plan and visualize. With Factorio, it's much easier to create a factory layout because you don't have to move around it while you're making it. You can kind of just look at it and it's there, and you can plan out a larger space. So I'm finding the spatial element of this game quite difficult. Now, what we're going to do over on this side is take, I believe let me look at my notes, 2 lots of steel rods. And then I've put down 4 screws. So am I making 4 lots of screws? I need to be able to craft or kind of... I love how you can see what the constructor is doing, says Hamstap. It's cool, isn't it? Animated building. So, I need to figure this one out blind, pretty much. Hang on, this is going to give me information if I look at it. So, no power. Yeah, that's the thing. Can you... 4 seconds to make an iron plate. Okay, that's exactly what I needed to see. So I'm going to grab an assembler and a constructor, and we're going to figure this out here and now. So if this one makes iron rods, it is also 4 seconds. What? I must be missing something. Is it 2 every 4 seconds? I think that one's 2 every 4 seconds. This is 1 every 4 seconds. Right. So we do need 2 lots of iron rods. Now let's actually go back a step. And it's going to give us 1 of those every 4 seconds. So that is a... No, it's going to give us 6 for every one. But that's like a... Okay, let's now look inside of this thing. And select reinforced iron plate. So we need 4 iron plates. And 24 screws. 6, 12... So it's... 4 lots of screws for every 4 iron plates. Let's go double check this thing. So this is going to make 2 iron plates. So 1, 2 iron plates, 2, 4 iron plates. So in 2 cycles, we need to produce 24 screws. So we need 12 for every cycle. That is 2, right? 2 lots of screw making. Now the thing that's going to catch us out, possibly catch us out there, let's just think this through, make sure we get it right. This thing's going to make iron rods, first of all, and it's going to do 1 every 4 seconds. Then it's going to make those. So 2 lots of iron rods make 12 lots of screws. Yes, okay. So we need 2 iron rod machines for... Now that I've done it this way, I think some of my early calculations may now be a bit defunct, because if this is going to pump out 2 all the time, I think what I'm thinking is the speed at which these can produce, or the belt speed, means that this is going to do double the next one. So, but now we know... Oh, okay, now I am struggling to figure it out. No, I think I'm overthinking it. I think I had it wrong. So let's just assume the materials come in at the same pace, right? Then we're going to get 2 of those. So 2 cycles is what we need to account for. 2 cycles means we need two lots of 12, so we do need 2 iron. Now where I planned on splitting this might have been a mistake that I made, but it seemed like the iron was producing it slower. I think the deal is it just makes less. Hang on, let's check this again. We can look at the recipe on the side. It uses 2... Ah, yes, no, look. Okay. Okay, I got it. There is something wrong here. This uses 2 of the iron bars. That uses 1. Which actually means this would be faster, technically, right? If I'm not mistaken. That should be the other way around. I've confused myself. Do I need more of this now? Oh, that is something. Oh, but then again, it produces 2. It's 1 for 1 and 2 for 2. What am I talking about? 2 gives you 2. No, 1 iron plate is... What the? 1 iron plate is 2? This thing says it produces 2 iron plates. What is that number 2? That's the input. Oh, I've been looking at the input. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. This is tricky. So, but this is what got backed up before, and it was the other stuff that was short. Yet it was the other stuff that we ended up doubling. That's so confusing. I think we're gonna have to start from scratch as if we don't know what's going on. So if we've got 2 of those coming in here, it's going to make 1 iron plate, and it'll do that every 4 seconds, which means, do we need half the amount? So do I actually need double the amount of iron? I I think I need double the amount of iron, which means I change... Oh no, we don't need to change anything there yet. Huh. So I would have 2 of those machines, which, by the way, I've just remembered the width of them are wider than this, which is a pain in the bum. So do I need to feed 2 in those for 1 iron? I don't think I do. Let's think it through again. 2 into 1. But then we need double of that. And then 6 of those. 24 screws, so 4 lots of iron rods for 4 lots of iron plates. I think that means we need 2 of these. What do you think in chat, peeps? Do we need 2 to 1? I mean, we could make it, and then it might not work, and we'd have to build it all over again. Actually, you can use power crystals on constructors, says Shy Lizard. I know, but I need to get the basic ratios correct first, right, before I start doing all of that. Just play with overclocking until things even out, says Gushy. It might be easier, isn't it? Account password says 2 iron in the plate maker, 1 iron in the screws line. Wait, are you saying 2 iron plates to 1? That's what I'm trying to figure out, the ratio, not the input. We've got the input. Convergence now says look at the inputs and output per minute. Alright. So, yeah, but this is the thing. So if the input is 2, do I halve the output compared to the next thing over? Does that make sense? Like, it's going to produce 1 every 40 seconds, but it requires 2 coming in. So does the next one produce twice as fast because it only has 1 thing coming in, even though it's got the wrong recipe, is what I'm saying. Like, it's got another number there that I really like to see, because it says 15 over here, it says 30, but then it says 4 seconds. I've got a feeling that perhaps the time means... don't know what it means. This is where things get tricky. How long it consumes to take 1 fuel unit? It's talking about fuel. That's something completely different. Oh, everything I'm trying to do is not making sense. Also, I'd like to see what's written under there. You need 1 iron plate for each 6 screws. You need 1 iron for each 6 screws and 2 irons for each plate. I don't need any iron for the plate. The iron plate isn't made from... Wait, oh, this is just confusing now. The number you can't see is 30 per minute. Oh, that is super confusing. Very confusing. Because that was going faster back at... That's what's so weird. This was going faster back at the base. So we doubled up the other thing. But now we're looking at it, it's like, hang on a minute, this is slower. But so if that says 30 a second... Let's get this thing hooked up with power. Right, I'm going to hook these up with power. Because this is, like, weird at the moment. Didn't I put one at the edge? I thought I put one at the edge. This is temporary anyway, so we can hook it up like that. Okay, let's check it out. So, 15 per minute. Interesting. 30 per minute. So that tells us what we need to know. It does produce it faster. Huh. So where exactly does it tell us production speed? Because it says 4 seconds. That is so weird. So it's not. It's 15 per minute. So we do need double that. Right. Well, with that, I can figure it out again. So we know how many we're... Oh, it kind of tells us there as well. Like 20 of those per minute and 120 of those per minute. So if we're producing 30 of those, we definitely need 2 lots of these. Which means, I believe, that one of these outputs would be able to feed 2 of those, then we would convert them again into screws, and then everything goes into there. Right, okay. Let's get rid of that. So what we need to do is have 3 assemblers with a splitter here, then a second set of assemblers, 2 of them, and then they feed into that machine. Which is exactly what we were originally going to do. So that's kind of amazing how difficult that ended up being. Also, these things I'm going to go store them in here. Look, I've got loads. So I kind of think if we might want to like do a turn thing. I probably want to put 2 facing that direction. A third one comes around. 2 extra machines. Yeah, I can visualize it. It's probably harder to explain. So I'm going to... Oh, we're going to run out of this stuff. Also, I'd like to get rid of that tree, which I can do with my chainsaw. I'm like a chainsaw, peeps. Okay, let's take out this tree. Okay, we're clearly not taking out the tree. Right, see you later, tree. Thanks for everything. Catman says, what game is this? We're playing Satisfactory. Esben says, I don't know what this game is about. Can you please explain the basics? It's about automation. We're taking materials and we're slowly building up a tech tree of different materials we have access to. We have to craft them together using giant machines. It's one of those games where you sort of start off with nothing and then you keep building and expanding and creating, and you end up with a lot of stuff. Okay, so we're going to do that for now. Right, so I know what we need now. We're going to create a grid here. This is actually going to look pretty good, I think. It's the other stuff that might be tricky to lay out after it. So we need constructors. Oh yes, we do. We're going to rotate so the output is on the other side. Right, so first thing we're going to have is, we'll make it nice and compact. So we're going to put a constructor here, and then basically 3 in a row, and another one here, and then behind, oh sorry, in front of them, we're going to have 2 more constructors here. Oh, did we make the jump? Yes, we made the jump. Okay, then those are going to turn the corner and come somewhere over here. So now we need our assembler to be rotated. And essentially pretty much just there. And that will create the thing that we need. Man, this is crazy right here. Okay, so now we need something else, which is a splitter. This is going to go right here. Yep. Okay, that's going to go into here, and that one's going to go into that one. Right? You see what we're doing here? That is going to go all the way over there. Stuff is already happening, so to make it clear, this is going to be iron plate, then we're going to have iron rod times 2. Iron rod times 2 is going to become the screws that we need. So both of these are screws. Let's get some more platformage going on. Ugh, I can't get past. Right. Using these sparingly now because we've only got a limited amount of room. Then we're going to need a merger just right in front of this thing, so I need to climb on top of it really. Ugh. I tried to jump so far, but in the end I couldn't even get on top of it. Jace, come on! Okay, it's not liking that. It's not liking that. Why are the hermits family friendly? Why don't they swear, says Catman. They're just like-minded people that don't care much for swearing, I guess. I think it was first the right time. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay. Connection from here to there. Connection from there to there, and then this goes... Ooh. I know what the problem is. I know exactly what the problem is. Let's put, where'd this look? Actually, I'm probably just going to do it the lazy way. What do you mean floor is too steep? What? Don't be giving me some voodoo nonsense now. Jeez. Okay, we're going to put that there. Alright, one, and then from there to there. Beautiful stuff, beautiful stuff. This, guess what, it's going to go around there. And now it all needs power, right? Wow! Once we figured it out, that wasn't too difficult to do, was it? It was actually I'm pretty impressed with that. I think we'll put a storage container over here as well. Alright, who's ready for magic? Storage container, where are you? If I think for a second, I'll find you. Organisation. Storage container. Oh, we can't afford it. Well, we're actually going to start producing the materials, so maybe we will be able to afford it soon. Alright, I think I would like to actually connect this from the other side, just so it's a bit more independent. We've got to manage all of these cables, remember. It was first the right time, says Anika. Yeah, it was literally, the plan we came over here was totally correct, but when I opened up that menu to double check, I got very confused. It just, the numbers didn't quite add up to what we'd seen, and eventually we figured out that I was looking at power. I was looking at the wrong thing. Jelly says, I love listening to your stream whilst playing Prison Architects. Mr. Magic Drink Mix says, you're a wizard, X. I'm a wizard. I'm also a poet, you didn't know it. Making a sky base, says Mundaka. Yep, pretty much making a sky base. Ah, we put things very close together, haven't we? Okay, okay. I can live with that. I'm going to bring that over here. Then I'm going to run and jump. Put another one about there. Trying to add a little bit of symmetry here and there, but it's not going to be anything impressive. Okay, so we've got 2 spare connections that can do that one. This has 2, which would in theory... Oh, do you know what? I'll do... You can go to here, and then you can go to there. Right, this one will do the front 2. Okay, now we need an additional 2 over here. And that's it. We've got 1 spare at the end. Cool. I think it's going to do everything except this. And you can make reinforced iron plate. Yes, you can. Oh! 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 Can we get some hype in chat? Can we get some hype in chat? Oh, that is hype. Oh. Interesting. What does this mean? Does this mean we need faster belts? Also, is this like logistic thing here going to be limited? It doesn't have a MK1 thing written on it, but neither does the original belt. What if we were to deconstruct that? Oh, it's actually the one after... Oh, I thought I deconstructed the wrong thing. It's actually the one after that would probably need... Look, that can move at a reasonable speed. Let's deconstruct. Okay, let's try again with number 9. So Mark II. That seems to have helped. That's what we're talking about. Of course, if we think about it, this thing makes 6. That's quite a large amount. So this was necessary. Huh. That's pretty cool that we figured that out. Yeah, it's a large amount of materials going through here. Oh, this means we're producing the reinforced iron plate. We're starting to produce the stuff that we need. Brilliant. Can I nab that? I've nabbed it. Now, what I also wanted to make was a storage container, right? And that storage container would go somewhere around here. In fact, it would probably go straight out, which I think we might be able to build anyway. Let's have a look. So, it doesn't like being floaty by the looks of it. Using our last little bits. Oh, almost. No, I didn't walk off the edge. Good. Where's the grids? Let's see the grids, but that's alright. No, we weren't near the grids. Ugh, the perspective is so difficult. Okay, there's the grids. And now we're connecting to it. Sweet. Alright, that thing will start storing it all up. Beautiful. Kinda looks like this stuff might provide it. If this provides it with more than it needs, why is that one stopped, by the way? This is not getting iron plates through quick enough. What's going on here? No, maybe it's going at the right sort of speed. I'm just wondering if maybe we can overclock this for the amount of things we're giving it, but maybe not. Have you ever seen the mobile game Assembly Line? It's the same style as this game. I don't know. I'll write that down and have a look after, because I like these kind of games. Cool. Right. Next thing we need to do is, I think, a lot more simple. I kind of want to maybe build another one of those. Like, we built 1 out of 2, and then we would have 2 left over for iron rods. What else are we thinking of producing over here? If we go into our constructor, we can look at all the things that we can make, and we're just making things out of iron at the moment, so actually we are just doing iron plates and rods. Extra use power crystals on reinforced plate construction. I do wonder about that. It does seem like it might be a good idea. Look at this. I feel like this here could support more, right? Whereas if we look at what's happening on the other side, oh, what if it's burning out like a deposit, like it's burned through all that's available, and this number's going to slowly tick down? That could be a bit of a problem. I mean, because there's this here that could be fed into that thing, and there's even like a merger there if we want to put a splitter in front of this. I feel like that just makes sense to do anyway. Let's do it while the idea is in the mind. So let's do that. Okay, so then that is a merge. No, that's a splitter. Oh, that might have been a bad idea. What was I thinking? So if I wanted to put a merger in here, it would need to appear before this. So I'm going to have to get rid of that. Get rid of everything, basically, is what I've got to do. So we want to put a merger before the splitter. So if I go to number 5, I'm going to need to get on top of something and look up. I thought ore deposits are infinite, says Nib. They are, yeah, they are. They're infinite, alright. So I reckon that looks pretty good. I'm going to jump up. Ugh. Try and get it nice and neatly between the two. Right, so that looks very neat. If I could just click in the right spot. So its input is there, and it's going to split. Now the thing with this is, don't I need a splitter for that as well as a merger? So yeah, because that doesn't give me 2 output. It would probably be really good if this box was configurable. So you just had the one box. Imagine you choose the inputs and outputs. Then you could do like 2 inputs, 2 outputs, which could be very, very useful. Okay, so that's going to go into here, but we want it to merge. So I guess actually what I want to do is use all 3 outputs of this. Right, so the way I want to look at it is that we have 3 outputs. Okay, so we're going to put a merger between these 2 and then a splitter after it. I think that's the way it's going to work. So let's hop over on top of here. Try and get it nice and in the middle of these 2. I'm going to put it right there. Okay, and then we're going to grab our splitter. Now this thing, I'm not sure where is the best place to put it. I actually think maybe somewhere just in front of that one. Yeah, that looks about right. Oh, this looks very smart now that we've figured out the proper way to do it. So if I go like that, yep, that looks good. That's going to go over there. It's going to come in here. Oh, why would you do this to me? Why would you do this to me? I think it's just a little bit too close, peeps. Let's remove that one. Let's hop back up here. Okay, so just a little bit further away than that for our merger. Which is probably about there. And then the rotation would be that way. Okay, so we're going to grab this conveyor belt. Oh, jeez. Oh, we'll try again. We'll try again, peeps. We will persevere. Wait, it was already in the right spot. So, I think one over from where we did it before. It really don't like that, does it? How can we adjust? I think I know we can adjust this. Let's go ahead. Remove that. Bam. Try it again, but this time let's just put it right there. Okay, because that can go into there. This one can come in from that side. This can go over there. Beautiful stuff happening right here. Our factory is coming alive. Over you go. And over you go. I have thought of a problem, which we can fix very easily with number 9, which is our Mark II belt. So from there to there we need a Mark II. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Alright, I think we did a good thing there. Account password has got it there. Mark II belt between merger and splitter, absolutely. Time to blow everything up, says Jess. Blow it all up. So if I wanted to build this again, like, I would need a crazy amount of space for those reinforced plates. But hey, like, we're doing this. We're building a proper factory. I think what we should go do is find some concrete. Actually, we could get going with concrete right here. So if I press C, hold it down, and we go look for... Is it limestone that creates concrete? So 100 meters, and that's pretty much it. So somewhere up there, there's a way for us to make concrete. I feel like we should probably get like some iron bars being made here as well, just in case. Let's go quickly check something out. Isn't the speed of iron bars mean that we need a splitter anyway? 1 iron, then that, 15 per minute. Let's go check the one over this side. This is so nice building on this big grid though. It's 30 per minute. But even though it needs double the input, that's what's kind of confusing. So I think I'm going to go with what we did earlier and assume that it's all good. I think I'm going to put it over here. I'm going to drag one round to the side, have 2 more of these machines to create iron rods and feed them into a single storage tank. Seems like a good idea for now. Constructor. Build those stairs, X, says Soggy. You know, I could, but the stairs kind of suck. We learned that earlier walking through them. They're not that great. What we could do is maybe build a big ramp. That might be doable. Okay, I'm not having a good time here. Let's move it over. 1. And then 2. So if this thing needs a splitter, we'll put the splitter here. Right, and now I need to be on top of this thing. This is why they've all got ladders on the side, I think, so you can jump up here and figure it out. Oh, perfect alignment. Don't mind if I do. You can go into there, and this can go... Now, why can't it go into there? Can't afford? You're telling me I can't afford a simple belt? I've got stockpiles of the stuff, jeez. Don't you know? Use belts for stairs, says Jess. We've tried that, and it did not work very well. I think we'll take a different approach this time. Okay, so from here to there. And then from over there to an over here. Oh, did I put it on that side? Right, because if I put it there, if I put it on this one, which it doesn't want to, I was hoping it would bend round a little bit. What we'll do is we'll make a short one to that spot. Oh yeah, you're a pain in the bum. You are a pain. Oh, or we could do that. I think we'll come over. Wait, No, cancel. Let's put it there. Right, that makes sense to put it at the spot you don't want it to clip. So then it won't look funky, and then it won't look funky again, right? Yeah, no funkiness here. Good stuff. Let's set these things up to make steel, or iron rods actually. And then a container with a merger in front of it, I think, is all we need. These things need power as well. So somewhere around here, I'm going to make a merger. A thing that merges. I think I want to be on top of a building again. X, are we ever going to see your face, says S-Ben, when we hit 10 gazillion subscribers? Peeps, get out there, spread the word. Okay? Breed, populate. Get your kids to subscribe to Suma Pie. I don't know. Jeez. I just had to release some energy there. You know, it had to be done. Okay. Invalid shape. You are invalid! Right, let's... Geez, that's like one sort of manipulation away from invalid, I just realised. I wonder if they're connected. Like, does invalid have anything to do with invalid? Not that we need to know the history of unfavourable terms. Okay, give you a little bit of rotation. And a little bit of this and that. Bam! Okay. You need power. That's the last step. That is the last step here, peeps. Okay, so that already comes this way. It's got an extra connection available. I will go ahead. Try and find a spot for you. It's kind of going through the same space, which is crazy. Cool, we are producing more stuff. Stuff is being produced. You can see the entire corpse of X on YouTube if you want to play Guitar and Ride Bicycle. What? The entire corpse? Goodness me, what are we talking about here? Right. Concrete was next on our mind, wasn't it? Jelly, thank you for the message there of the face not mattering. I agree, the face does not matter. I'm not interested in all of that. Hello, Mr. Ramp. So I can put you there. Now, can I put the next one, like, floaty style off the edge? No, seems to be the answer. We do need a better way to get up there, though. That is for sure. Having a little bit of an idea. Just a little bit of an idea. Okay. Check this out. What if we are able to... Let's rotate it so it's a bit... Okay, so there is a spot... I can see the problem already. It's still just too high, isn't it? So we can have that there. Then what if we come all the way down here? Right, kind of in line with that thing. As far back as we can go. And then we... No. No. Just no. No! What's it doing? That's the way. Okay, sweet. So then... Conveyor belt is too long. Alright, that's fine. We'll bring it forward a little bit then. How about somewhere around here? Okay, number 3. Too steep. Maybe, you know, here isn't quite as steep. I'm hoping. I'm being quite wishful now. Too steep. Still too steep. What about if I can put it... No, floor is too steep. Okay. I'm running out of ideas. I'm running out of ideas. We don't have to make this trip very often. We'll use our super janky other means for getting up there, I guess, for now. Ramps are acceptable, says Soggy. Yeah, we'll build a big ramp once we've got... oh, that's a good point. I know I don't have the materials, but it just kind of occurred to me what we could do here. If I go... Let's go back into the menu and assign the ramp a key. So let's give ramp 0, right? And actually, I'm going to need to change a couple of things there. So, logistics... I'm going to change that to 8. And then number 9 is going to be that. So if I come somewhere around here... Okay, this ain't going to be a good start, but anywhere will do. And then we go to 10, or 0 even. So I can jump there, and then... You feel? You feel me? So now if I press 9... Aha. But we're out of concrete. So I don't know if that's a good enough gradient to get us up there, but it kind of looks like it is. So we got an idea. Jetpack. You really need a jetpack. Well, we haven't got that far in the tech tree, so we have to work with what we got at the moment. We also got a noise in the ear from Razo Streams for 6 months, tier 3, saying, got here late. How much longer are you streaming for? Not much longer, my friend. This has been one of the longest streams I've ever done as well. But glad to have you with us here now. I'll probably be streaming again tomorrow, maybe. Oh, we made it. Oh. Jeez, remember that time that we fell down? That wasn't a very good time. Right, show me where stuff is, computer game. 100 meters, they said. I'll walk there. I'll run there. Oh, look, there's more ore. Ooh, when we get Mark III, we could hook them up and put them on a Mark III belt together. Clever. Clever brain smarts. We got a noise in the ear from Leah Leia, who's resubscribing for 34 months in a row, saying, hey, this game is pretty chill and, wait for it, satisfactory. Sorry, I haven't seen this game, but I wanted to make that joke anyway. It looks very similar to Scrap Mechanic. Yeah, it's got a little bit of Scrap Mechanic in it as well. I tell you what, if this game had that level of detail, that would be crazy. Leah, thank you so much for the continued support. I appreciate it as always. And oh wait, I'm pressing the wrong button. I'm sure I'll see you soon in the meeting that happens after the stream. Jump pad, says Shy Lizard. Yeah, I'm now seeing the benefit of the jump pad. Get wrecked, Limestone. Get wrecked. We are here to build a miner MK2. We're supposed to have all the things. Why don't we have all the things? Oh, I put them back in a chest because I didn't think I'd need them. Oh, I'm such a goof. Well, I guess we're running back to the base then, picking those up. I guess that's what we look at those. Look at those waterfalls over there. Goodness me, some views. We got another noise. It's Clinch70 subscribing with the Amazon Prime. Clinch70, thank you for using your Amazon Prime subscription on me. I appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy the stream that we're doing here today. No elevator with all of that technology, says Portiang. I don't think we've unlocked elevators yet. Stellian says prime hype. Prime hype indeed. Leah Leia with a derp face. Who are you calling a derp? Jeez. Actual Ruben says you just walked past the glowy thing. Ah, right. We must pick it up on the way back then. That is important. Also, while we're here, we can get more concrete. I think we're going to be ready to start moving some stuff over there as well soon because... well, actually, do you know what we could do with a lot of this? Thank you very much. We will just probably take all of it and then extend our platform crazy next time. Crazy big extension of the platform is in order. We also need to pick up those materials for our miner in here, which is that stuff. Encased industrial beam. Oh, apparently we need another 2 encased industrial beams. How do we encase these industrial beams? That's what I need to know. we need to make steel beams from steel ingots from coal and the old iron ore. Do we have coal in here? No, 2 pieces of coal. Right, so next time we need to get coal, and then we need to be able to craft, so we'd have to go there and come back again, which really sucks. I've got a feeling that that was the closest coal patch, which is why we went there. Oh, that didn't... No results? No results on my little mini-map thing. Can this thing craft? It can, but only these things. Like, I want a portable crafting. I might get a machine thing together. What do we want to make? A vehicle, so it's got crafting on it, because that's going to be just super useful at this point. If we need to craft in the other place, basically. We don't make it here, we make it through this menu. So, a tractor, we're going to add to our list. In fact, I'm done with these other things now. I think at the moment in time... Hey, what's going on there? Am I not allowed to remove? Okay, now I can. So that's what we're going to focus on. I actually have those beacons in here. I'll have them in here somewhere. Ah, this thing needs a sort. That's going to go on top of there. Beacon, beacon, beacon. Okay, so 10 rotors and 2 modular frames are in order. 1, 2. And we can build a rotor. So what do we need for more of those? Iron and screws. Look at all this, it's backed up. No, it hasn't. I thought it had. Oh, and we should grab those because we need lots of those. That means I can't pick up more of these, right? Or can I? Yeah, I can get a few more. Okay, the inventory is pretty crazy. Father Apocalypse says, wow, this is the longest stream I've ever seen X do. I told you it'd be a long one. Gonna put that in there. Right, so now... Rotor. It tells me on the side how many I need. 10. Right, now we can have a vehicle. I'm gonna put it down so I don't forget about it. We can put that coal inside of it as well. Alright, it thinks I'm trying to build another one. Excellent. The portable crafting is going to... Ooh. Doesn't this have storage? Ooh. This was a good idea. Oh, this is a very good idea. So, yeah, we got storage. Right. I'm going to put the biofuel in there. And I'm going to... I guess I'm going to have to do it like that. Wish there was a hotkey for that one. Well, I guess we're seriously upgrading our experience here, because next stream we will be able to deliver all the stuff that we need. We could probably take a load of this stuff with us as well. That's superb. That's really good. How did I forget about the portable storage? It's so useful. Leah says, no, putting it down is the best way. Forget about it. Are you kidding me? I'm going to see this thing, and then I'm going to go ride on it. It's going to get us there quicker. It's going to carry stuff that we want. This is brilliant. This is brilliant, I tell you. Is this a Moorish game, X as a man? I'm pretty good at controlling myself, so for me it's not a Moorish game. I know when to stop, when to start, and my playing experience gets to be regimented by live streaming and what you all get to see, so I don't really need to take a lot of those, do I? I'm going to take anything, you know, a little stockpile of this and that, but we're producing a lot of this stuff. We're not producing excess screws, but we are doing steel rods, so I think I'll limit what I take as all of that right there, really. So we'll bring a good old... Oh, do you know what we've got to bring? The copper stuff. Yeah, that's what we really want to bring with us. These type thing. Whoa, we got a lot over here. Let's bring all of it with us. Okay. Can I shift click? Oh, Why did I not think of that earlier? Okay, bringing a bunch of that. We'll bring a bunch of cable. That's terrific. Are you creating an army of all those resources? In a way, we're going to create an army of buildings. So yes, the army is in order. That'll probably be enough to get us going over there. Okay, so anything that's a full stack pretty much... Is it going in even though I can't see it? Brilliant. Pretty much needs to go across. Wood? I don't think so. Those things, that. Iron ore I'd rather keep on myself at the moment, is that? Can I sort? Yes, I can. Right, that is a healthy amount of stuff to bring along with us. We'll also be able to take a few of these things. There is some food, which helps me heal. More iron ore, I think, just to even out the stack. Motors. I don't know when we're going to need those, but we'll take them with us. The copper we'll take as well, just in case we end up needing a bit more of that stuff. And then those things, definitely take those. And that'll probably do me, I think. Wow. We are all equipped for our next stream, my friends. I'm going to make sure I save this game. Massive thank you to everyone for tuning in today. I do appreciate it. And I hope that you are enjoying the stream and having a good time. Me trying to talk automated is terrible. What do I mean? Hope you're having a good time. The stream's ending. Big thank you to everyone who subscribed, resubscribed, donated and cheered. Always I'm appreciating your support. And right now I'll be picking out someone to do a riggedy raid. I'm going to send you over to the Ren Diggity Dog, who is streaming on the Hermit Higgity Craft server, you know. Alright peeps, thank you. I'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye bye.